Toyota's Friday Night Rivals pregame show is sponsored by Food City.
Welcome into week number 10 of Friday Night Rivals. It's hard to believe this is our final game of the year. Where has the time gone this year? Tonight, we're headed to Irwin for a Region 1 3A matchup between the Johnson County Longhorns and the Unicoi County Blue Devils. Unicoi County is 7-2 on the season. The Blue Devils, they are on a roll, having won 4 in a row and have scored at least 42 points in all of those wins.
It's been up and down a little bit. I mean, obviously, we're fortunate to to be where we're at, but we're a play in each of those 2 losses away from probably being undefeated right now, and that's the way it goes sometimes. But feel like the last 3 or 4 games here, we've kind of got clicking, and kind of, especially our offense, kind of being at the level that we want it to be. So hoping we can continue that momentum, tonight and or Friday night into the playoffs.
Your 2 losses by combined 4 points, 1 point against Gatlinburg-Pittman, 3 points at Happy Valley. When you lose a game by that small margin as a coach, how much time do you spend going back analyzing, oh, like this one play changed the game, or we did this differently, we win the game?
Yeah, 100%. And that's just the way it goes. And a part of me is thankful that that it's been to potentially 2 teams that are going undefeated, both Pittman and Happy Valley. So quality opponents in that regard, but also just being that close. 1 play change in either game, and there was a questionable call at the end of the Gatlinburg-Pittman game, so and that's just the way it goes. We've told our guys that we're just going to try to get better from it, and take things that 1 play here or there in that game, but there's also probably 10 plays that if we correct that, it doesn't come down to the last play or whatever it may be. But we've just tried to focus on us and continue to improve in the areas that maybe we had a letdown in one of those games or any of our games. But we've just made it a mission that for us to be playing our best football come November, come playoff time, and that's kind of what we've tried to focus on since then.
You have Colby Jones, quarterback, just recently went over 5,000 yards passing for his career. I imagine anytime you line up on Fridays with him, you have to like your chances.
He's just a winner, and kind of checks all the boxes as far as a quarterback and a young man, and a leader of your program. Phenomenal talent, phenomenal athlete, great baseball player, and has just kind of been, the face of our program now for, I guess 3 years. So when you've got a guy like that, it certainly gives you confidence, and I think it helps your program, because I think he's a guy that other kids look to and just find confidence in, and and again, he does things the right way. He's extremely humble, just a great teammate, great leader, comes from a great family. So I mean, he's the total package.
Finishing the regular season with Johnson County last year, it was for a region championship. This year it's not, but there's still a lot on the line. They have an outside chance at a home playoff game. If they beat you, you win, you lock a home playoff game up.
Yeah, it's huge. And this is probably the biggest rivalry on our schedule, and we request every year with Johnson County for this to be a week 11 game and kind of finish the year like this. So it's a big game to our kids, it's a big game to our community. Got a ton of respect for them and their program, obviously. There's been a lot of years like last year that this game was the region championship. That, like you said, second, third, whatever it may be, on the line this year. But again, I think it's a game with a lot of history, and a game that our guys kind of circle. They've played against a lot of these kids since they were in elementary school, so in different sports and things like that. So it's a cool game, and it's a good way to kind of wrap up the regular season.
For you personally, you went to school here. You recently became the all-time career wins leader at your alma mater. What did that mean to you?
Everything. I mean, just to be honest with you, as far as from a professional, my career, and I'm 36, but I can say in full confidence that as far as speaking to my professional life, as for a career, but that it's been my life's work in that. I mean, my 9th year as head coach, coached for 5 before that as an assistant, and played for 4. You know, so over half of my life I've been involved in this program and, you know, this community, and just so many people that support us and support, you know, our kids and our staff. And, you know, just I feel like in Johnson County's this way as well. When you're the only school in the county, I think there's a different level of attachment and support that you get that we're, you know, you know, we're very thankful for. You know, we've got an awesome stadium, an awesome high school, and I think the support that we get is, you know, second to none for a school our size. So, you know, very honored to be here and to lead this program.
The Johnson County Longhorns are looking to pull off the upset tonight. When we come back, we'll sit down with their first-year head coach as the countdown to kickoff continues.
Your home needs lighting. Williams Electric Supply has it all. A showroom full of ideas for lighting your home for comfort. Find us in Bristol, Greenville, Johnson City, and Kingsport for unique lighting and every perfect light fixture. No one does lighting better. Williams Electric Supply.
In East Tennessee, football is more than a game. It's our community. It's our pride.
And here at Johnny Brusco's, we're proud to be a part of the same team.
Whether it's after a big win or just dinner with friends, Johnny Brusco's is where we come together. So when you're hungry, make the call we always make.
Johnny Brusco's, we're on your team.
Johnny Brusco's, proud partner of ETSU football.
This place has a heartbeat of its own.
The vibe that you get when you walk into the student center, you just get a vibe that you're here at home.
It's given me opportunities that I never thought I'd have. Everyone here knows everyone. That atmosphere is infectious.
The relationships that I've built here have been phenomenal, and I know that they'll last beyond here at Wise.
It's a magic little place in the mountains.
You've worked hard to build your career, your reputation, and your life.
But one accusation, one moment, can put it all in jeopardy.
At Spivey King & Spivey, we defend professionals, business owners, and high-profile clients facing serious charges.
We protect more than your freedom, we protect your future.
Scan the QR code and add Spivey King & Spivey to your phone.
You'll have the peace of mind knowing that if the unthinkable happens, your defense team is just one tap away. Spivey King & Spivey.
Your project needs power. Williams Electric Supply has it all. Find us in Bristol, Greenville, Johnson City, and Kingsport. Our knowledgeable staff can help you with every wire, cable, switch, and electrical need. No one does electrical better. Williams Electric Supply.
Johnson County started last season 8-0, but then the Longhorns lost their final 3 games of the year. Their head coach, Rick Wilson, then resigned in the offseason. Tyler Trussler, who was an assistant coach, was then promoted to head coach. This year, the Longhorns have struggled at times. They enter tonight's game with a record of 3-6, but they still have a chance at a home playoff game if they can win tonight.
As a team, we've grew a lot, and we're still a young team, but every week we've made improvements on different fronts, and our line's stepped up and grown into their role, and our quarterback has. But week to week, I think we've made improvements since week 1.
The last couple of games, you've lost 3 in a row. You've given up 40-plus points in all of those. What have been some of the bugaboos on defense that have allowed other teams to score on you guys recently?
It's been this breakdown in execution in our game plan, and knowing, hey, trying to put the guys in the right spot, and then just kind of failing to execute.
How's the transition been for you? First-year head coach, you know, taking over from Rick Wilson. You guys had a lot of success. You've been here on the staff, but what's it like now with the man being in charge?
I don't know if you'll ever be ready for the role. It's a very big shoes to fill and big program and a tough conference we're in. So it's just been it's been an okay transition.
Unicoi County this week, you guys, Coach Rice telling me that you guys request to play each other week 11. What is this rivalry? How would you describe Johnson County and Unicoi County?
I think just where it's, you know, two county schools going head to head. That's what makes it a special game. And historically, they've been, you know, really good games both ways. So I think it's always a good big game to end the season on. So very, very tough game, tough opponent.
What are going to be some keys for you guys to get a win against the Blue Devils?
We're going to have to limit. They're good at what they do, and we're going to have to just try to limit what they do. Try to take a few things away and just execute our game plan. It's going to be the big one, execute offensively and defensively. So try to take a couple things away, and they're going to make some plays, but we're going to try to limit those plays. You know, they're a good rounded ball club.
For your offense, what are going to be some things you guys have to do to have some success and put up some points against them? Because you figure this is a game. I know last year was 10-7 when you two played, but you figure probably have to score a little bit to stay with them.
Offensively, we're just going to have to take care of the ball and try to execute on every level of our offensive strategy. So just really try to move the ball when we get it, and try to make the most of every opportunity when we get the ball.
This will be the first time that Johnson County is a part of Friday Night Rivals. Have you had a message to your team about getting to play on TV? Are they excited about it?
Yeah, they're super excited to be able to do it and the opportunity, and because I don't think it's come around here much for them to get some TV time. So it's really good for our boys and for that opportunity to get to do it. So hopefully they'll execute.
What's the message for the entire team, but really the seniors, knowing that, I mean, this is their last regular season game, and then after that, it's 1 week at a time, and the season could be over?
I think they've really looked at it, seniors-wise and leadership-wise, they've really looked at it and said, now's the time we really have to focus in and really look at it and look at the details. So I think they've really realized that, and how they want to end their season, try to end it on a high note. So they're really focused up.
Coming up, we'll go inside the numbers on tonight's matchup between the Longhorns and Blue Devils.
This time of year, it's all or nothing. And your Toyota dealer has all you need to pull you through the rain, snow, and mud that's headed our way, including more all-wheel drive choices than anyone else. Like the adventurous Toyota RAV4. It's been America's best-selling SUV for the past 8 years. Now with 4.75 APR financing. Or lease a new 25 RAV4 from just $309 a month. Get all you need at your Toyota dealer now. Toyota, let's go places.
Brought to you by Food City. It's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. I'm your host, Josh Heupel. Jim asks, Coach Heupel, got any tailgating tips? Boy, do I. Jim, did you know Food City's gourmet burgers are handmade in-store by a certified butcher? Saturday is almost here. Are you game day ready? This has been Ask Coach Heupel with me, Coach Heupel.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop online at eddiestrophies.com.
Brought to you by Food City. It's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. I'm your host, Josh Heupel. Jim asks, Coach Heupel, got any tailgating tips? Boy, do I. Jim, did you know Food City's gourmet burgers are handmade in-store by a certified butcher? Saturday is almost here. Are you game day ready? This has been Ask Coach Heupel with me, Coach Heupel.
It's savings season at Johnson City Ford, and we've got new Super Cruise discounted up to $16,000. This means you can drive a new F-150 for as little as $449 a month with $449 down. To see more great deals, shop us online at johnsоncityford.com.
Toyota's Friday Night Rivals pregame show is sponsored by Food City.
It's time to go inside the numbers on tonight's matchup between Johnson County and Unicoi County. Johnson County is 3-6, while Unicoi County is 7-2. The Longhorns have struggled on offense this year, averaging just 16 points per game. And the most points they've scored in a game this year was 26 in their opener against Sullivan East. Meanwhile, Unicoi County, they're averaging 35 points per game, and the fewest points they've scored in a game this year is 20. On defense, Johnson County giving up 33 points a game. The Blue Devils allowing 18 points per game. Unicoi County has won the last 6 meetings Between these two, the last Johnson County win was back in 2018. Here are the standings in Region 1 3A as we head into the final night of the regular season. Unicoi County, it's real simple for the Blue Devils. They win, they get a home playoff game next week. If Chucky Doak were to upset Gatlinburg-Pittman, the Blue Devils would claim a share of the region championship, but GP would still be the #1 seed in the region since they beat Unicoi County. Johnson County still has a shot at a home playoff game if they win tonight and Pigeon Forge loses to Claiborne. If all the favorites win, though, tonight, Johnson County will be the 4th seed in the playoffs. Coming up next, Heather Williams and Steve Wilmoth make their predictions for some of the top games of the week in Prep Picks.
Find everything you need for your home at American Home Supply, 410 East Main Street in Johnson City. From steel power equipment to PPG paints and lots more, we've got it all under one roof. American Home Supply, your hometown store with so much more.
You've worked hard to build your career, your reputation, and your life.
But one accusation, one moment, can put it all in jeopardy.
At Spivey, King & Spivey, we defend professionals, business owners, and high-profile clients facing serious charges.
We protect more than your freedom, we protect your future.
Scan the QR code and add Spivey, King & Spivey to your phone.
You'll have the peace of mind knowing that if the unthinkable happens, your defense team is just one tap away. Spivey, King & Spivey.
This place has a heartbeat of its own.
The vibe that you get when you walk into the student center, you just get a vibe that you're here at home.
It's given me opportunities that I never thought I'd have. Everyone here knows everyone. That atmosphere is infectious.
The relationships that I've built here have been phenomenal, and I know that they'll last beyond here at Wise.
It's a magic little place in the mountains.
Brought to you by Food City, it's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. I'm your host, Josh Heupel. Jim asks, Coach Heupel, got any tailgating tips? Boy, do I. Jim, did you know Food City's gourmet burgers are handmade in-store by a certified butcher? Saturday's almost here. Are you game day ready? This has been Ask Coach Heupel. With me, Coach Heupel.
When your kitchen's in trouble, call the Stock Pot. We've got parts, service, and supplies to keep you cooking. Plus authentic spices and foods with unbeatable prices on deli meats and the only place in town to get real knee-high soda. The Stock Pot, Johnson City's kitchen lifesaver.
Welcome to Prep Picks. Heather Williams alongside Steve Wilmoth of ESPN Tri-Cities, TriCitySports.com. Well, we picked differently last week, but still had the same result as I got one that you didn't get, you got one that I didn't get, so we're still back where we started. We tried. But I have a feeling that there will probably be some differentiation in the picks this week as well. So let's get down to it because it is an unbelievable slate to finish out the regular season in Tennessee, which is where we will start this week. Another big region championship game implication in 6A, Region 1, 6A. Oh, everybody's favorite rivalry, Science Hill and Dobbins-Bennett.
There's only one wild scenario out there where the winner of this game will not be the #1 seed. Hopefully it won't come down to that, but it could, These two teams, you look at Science Hill, just a rash of injuries. I mean, they've lost guys on the defensive line. Aiden Perry came back last week. My intel says he wasn't quite 100%. Lost another running back. We talked about Ian Mathis last week. Losing him. Dobbins-Bennett, though, is a wealth of health. I mean, they pretty much look at that starting grid. They made some changes along the way, even personnel, but not due to injury. And you look at that starting grid, it's been pretty much the same as it's been all year. Plus, they added All-State offensive lineman Tyler Grizzle a couple of weeks ago. From a physicality standpoint, that's going to make a big difference for Dobbins-Bennett this week. You look at that Dobbins-Bennett offense, you look at Science Hill, you look at the numbers. There's nobody that really, from a number, stands out, just, jumps out at you for Dobbins-Bennett in defense and special teams. They are plus 16 in the turnover margin, and they make huge plays in special teams, and I think that's the difference Friday night.
So 4 weeks ago, this is a completely different conversation we're having because of the health of Science Hill. And I'm also going to apologize to the team I'm about to pick because I'm pretty sure I've picked this game wrong each of the 10 years I've been on Prep Picks. So apologies, Indians. You're the victim this time. I agree with you, though. They're just healthier, and they're going to be able to play more physical to the Science Hill. So, sorry, Dobbins Bennett. I'm picking you, which is probably bad news. Our Friday Night Rivals game of the week this week. I don't know what's going on in Johnson County, but I think they're a very dangerous team to round out the season for Unicoi County. And I think it's great because neither one of these teams get to play on Rivals very much. I think Unicoi's played once. This is the first time for Johnson County. So a fun matchup in Irwin this weekend.
Hey, you look at Johnson County, you're like, well, we thought they were going to be up there at the top, maybe fighting for the region title based on who they were getting back. It just hasn't really transferred that way yet. But this is a game that if Johnson County wins and Claiborne wins over Pigeon Forge, Johnson County will be home next week.
Right.
So otherwise, it's Unicoi County playing at home. So this is a big game. It's not a region championship game. Gatlinburg Pittman has secured that. But it's a big game as far as playing at home in the playoffs in Unicoi County. Speaking of additional players, running back Nehemiah Campbell, who broke a collarbone in the preseason, is supposed to make his season debut.
So as if they needed more weapons.
Exactly. So you add that in there, I think, this is a Unicoi County game.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that because I was going to mention specifically the weapons at Unicoi County. I mean, they have Kobe Jones and they have the Rice Kid, and that is a potent 1-2. Now you added a third weapon? I mean, are you serious? A wealth of embarrassment of wealth in Unicoi County. I'm going to put the Blue Devils in this game as well. Union at Abingdon for a big one for Abingdon as far as they're trying to stay in that Class 3A playoffs, and Union just trying to take care of business in the Mountain 7.
And Union pretty much home free, so to speak. Not mathematically home free there in the Mountain 7, but this Union team, nobody's played them within 3 touchdowns all year long. And Abingdon's coming off a stretch of some really, really tough games. I think Union had last week off, did they?
Yes, they did.
So I think that makes a difference. Abingdon's beat up. They've lost 4 starters for the year due to injuries. A 5th one did not play last week. But the Falcons played very well at Ridgeview last week. This is just a matchup that I think Abingdon's going to struggle this time. And Union is going to have another significant win, I believe.
We talked about it this week. Last week, we didn't really know what was going on. Now we know that they're just riddled with injuries, which is disappointing because this was a Abingdon team that I had ranked number 1 in Southwest Virginia coming into the year. Very talented team. Their backups have done a really good job just to keep them in the conversation. And up until last week, they were still in contention for the Mountain 7 crown. They're still right now holding down the 7th position in the playoffs in Class 3 in Virginia. This is going to be a tough one, though. Union is healthy. They're rested, coming off a bye, as you mentioned. And they're at home. So I'm going to take Union in this game as well. If you want to learn more about high school sports and the fall seasons are winding down, we're getting ready, I can't believe, to start gearing up and start talking about basketball, but we are at that time of the year. Be sure to check out Steve's website, that is TriCitySports.com, and join me Friday 11:15 on WCYB for Friday Night Huddle.
In East Tennessee, football is more than a game. It's our community. It's our pride.
And here at Johnny Brusco's, we're proud to be a part of the same team.
Whether it's after a big win or just dinner with friends, Johnny Brusco's is where we come together. So when you're hungry, make the call we always make. Johnny Brusco's, we're on your team.
Johnny Brusco's, proud partner of ETSU football.
For over 60 years, Blackburn Childers in Stegall has been more than an accounting firm. We've partnered with families and businesses throughout our region to serve as a cornerstone of support. Today, we deliver the capabilities of a large firm, paired with a personalized service only a locally owned business can offer. Our team of professionals will soon be united under one roof at our new location in Gray, while continuing to serve you from our offices in Greenville and Boone. Blackburn Childers in Stegall, trusted for generations, committed to your success.
This place has a heartbeat of its own.
The vibe that you get when you walk into the student center, you just get a vibe that you're here at home.
It's given me opportunities that I never thought I'd have. Everyone here knows everyone. That atmosphere is infectious.
The relationships that I've built here have been phenomenal, and I know that they'll last beyond here at Wise.
It's a magic little place in the mountains.
You've worked hard to build your career, your reputation, and your life.
But one accusation, one moment, can put it all in jeopardy.
At Spivey, King & Spivey, we defend professionals, business owners, and high-profile clients facing serious charges.
We protect more than your freedom, we protect your future.
Scan the QR code and add Spivey, King & Spivey to your phone.
You'll have the peace of mind knowing that if the unthinkable happens, your defense team is just one tap away. Spivey, King & Spivey.
It is almost time for kickoff here on Friday Night Rivals. Johnson County, Unicoi County. Here come the Blue Devils. It is senior night. The fans are tailgating, ready to go for this one. Get some unique seats here at Unicoi County. Pull the car right up to the back. Coach, it's senior night. Colby Jones, a guy to watch.
Yeah, he's a senior quarterback. He's thrown the ball this year for over 1,500 yards, 18 touchdowns, completed 70% of his passes, and only 2 interceptions. He's a big guy, 6 foot, 200 pounds.
Now, how about for Johnson County? We have their quarterback as well.
Yeah, number 12, Jonathan Lisi for the Longhorns. He's the junior, the quarterback, 6 foot, 160 pounds. He's passed for 5 TDs on the year. He's rushed for 6 TDs. Johnson County's going to need his arm tonight. They're going to need his rushing ability if they're going to be successful.
How about your keys to the game tonight? We'll start with the visitors from Mountain City.
Yeah, over for Johnson County there on offense, they got to establish the run game. Those linemen up front, they got to block. They got to open up the holes, and the backs have to block for each other if they're going to keep the ball tonight out of Unicoi's hands and put points on the scoreboard. And on the defensive side, they got to be ready for the explosive play. Unicoi County likes to pass the football. They're going to go over top. They're going to go deep tonight. Also, they got to keep the run game intact. You can have 7 guys in the box and stopping the running game. And on Unicoi's side of the field, it's about maintaining a balanced attack. They love to run the ball. They love to pass the ball. They're going to do both tonight. They're not going to change anything. They're going to come at you with the bomb. They're going to come at you with the running game. And they got Blaze Rice in the backfield. And on defense, it's about attacking the football. They have a 4-3 defense. The linemen are going to penetrate the line of scrimmage. The backs are going to fill the holes. They're going to stop you at the line of scrimmage in your run game. If they're going to be successful tonight, they'll shut down Johnson County's run game, be ready for the passing game. These are keys to the game on Friday Night Rivals.
We are getting ready for the coin toss here momentarily. The captains are waiting for their summons to come out to midfield and meet. This is the final night of the regular season in Northeast Tennessee. The Blue Devils, and now we're getting the official here, the official signal from tonight's referee that they are ready to have the captains come on out. Be the coin toss here shortly. Tonight's referee is Paul Barger. The Longhorns, you can see they are in all white, Blue Devils in all blue, and time now for the coin toss.
This evening's coin toss is sponsored by the Tennessee Army National Guard.
The players exchanging pleasantries before, and Paul Barger will go over the rules with what everybody's looking for. Again, always this point, this is where he tells the captains that you guys are the ones I want to hear from as well throughout the game. I don't want to hear chirping from every player on this in the field.
Exactly. The head official, he wants to talk to the captain. He doesn't want to hear anything from the other players. He tells the captains that, and that way the game runs smoothly.
All right, Johnson County.
What do you want to do? You want football? All right. Johnson County has won the toss. Y'all want to kick away from the scoreboard? All right, y'all go stand right over there with Greg. Y'all come right here with me.
Johnson County will receive the football. We'll be back with kickoff coming up on Friday Night Rivals.
Brought to you by Food City. It's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. I'm your host, Josh Heupel. Jim asks, Coach Heupel, got any tailgating tips? Boy, do I. Jim, did you know Food City's gourmet burgers are handmade in-store by a certified butcher? Saturday is almost here. Are you game day ready? This has been Ask Coach Heupel. With me, Coach Heupel.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop online at eddiestrophies.com.
It's saving season at Johnson City Ford, and we've got new Super Cruise discounted up to $16,000. This means you can drive a new F-150 for as little as $449 a month with $449 down. To see more great deals, shop us online at johnsоncityford.com.
Yeah.
Glad we got Jersey Mike's for the game.
Wait, does our mascot look like Danny DeVito to you?
Yeah, it does. That doesn't matter. This is a commercial for Jersey Mike's, where the subs matter most. Freshly sliced right in front of you. That's what they're all about.
You on the cheer squad?
And up to see Daisy. Yeah!
Ooh.
Oh, don't worry about me. Focus on those subs. Where the subs matter most. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by Local 538 Union Hall and Training Center.
Welcome back to Gentry Stadium in Irwin, Tennessee. The Johnson County Longhorns and the Unicoi County Blue Devils. We are set to get underway here. Johnson County won the toss, and they said, we want the football for this one. Gentry Stadium, you see right there. So Unicoi County, they will kick things off tonight. The final regular season game for both of these teams. No matter what happens tonight, both of these teams will be playing next week in the playoffs. But they don't know where they're going to be playing, and they don't know who they're going to be playing either. But that'll get figured out later tonight. Unicoi County will kick things off here. And we are underway on the Friday Night Rivals finale. Johnson County fielding this one at their own 10-yard line. Trying to find some place to go. A lot of running east to west, coach, and they're going to only get about 7 yards on that return for the Longhorns. That was Jonathan Lee.
Yeah, Lee needed to hit it up in there hard and get what he could get. I think he lost a few yardage by shifting back and forth from right to left, and we'll see what they come out here in offense. They have a lot of different formations they run, and so we might see something tonight we haven't seen this year.
There's Jonathan Leesey, the junior quarterback for the Longhorns. Johnson County enters this game 3-6. They have lost 3 in a row, but they did start off the year 2-0 in region play. They have lost their last 2 region games, so they enter 2-2 in the region. They're going to start under center with 2 backs. Going to be a handoff on first down. Not much there. About 5 Blue Devils on the tackle. Here is that Johnson County offensive lineup. They have struggled all year to put up points, only averaging 16 points a game.
Yeah, tonight those linemen's got to do it. Johnson, a big guy at left tackle, Crow at guard, Purry at center, Reese at guard, and Jones at the right tackle. Those 5 linemen's got to open up some holes tonight if they're going to be successful against the Unicoi County. You can see on that last play, Unicoi County, they just clogged up the hole. And coming off the outside, first game he's played this year, number 3 there, Campbell.
Yeah, Nehemiah Campbell, he, the rich get richer, so to speak. He broke his collarbone in the preseason, back making his season debut tonight. Another run here by the Longhorns. Some good push there by Johnson County, getting close to the 20-yard line. Here is the defense for Unicoi County.
Yeah, there's 3 big guys there. Those linebackers, Harris, number 21, 44, Simmons, and number 3, Campbell, just in there on that other tackle. Those guys are going to make a lot of hits tonight. They're going to come away with a lot of tackles at the end of the game.
First 2 plays, only 3 yards for Johnson County, be 3rd and 7 for the Longhorns. They're going to stay under center with 2 backs and an H-back. Leesey is going to throw it here. He's going to attempt to. He's under pressure. Leesey throws it. Incomplete. Unicoi County sideline looking for, saying that might be intentional grounding, but don't think they're going to get that call.
There was an official, a player nearby. The official was nearby, too. Went by a lineman's head there. You can see they had man-to-man coverage in the secondary. Nobody's open, and the pressure's coming strong from the outsides. Nowhere to go, and luckily that ball wasn't intercepted there.
They're at the punt now. The Longhorns, a quick 3-and-out here, so they won the toss. That they want the football, and they get 3 yards on 3 plays. Should be excellent field position for Unicoi County here. Blue Devils not coming after this one here. This one's going to be fielded right at the 50-yard line by Avery Hatcher. Avery Hatcher down to the 25-yard line. So a 25-yard return. Excellent field position for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, when Hatcher caught the ball that time, he was able to get straight up the field. Then they had a little wall over on the right-hand side. He made a cut, got to the outside. You can see it right here. He's up the field, makes a cut, gets to the right, heading up the sideline. And he's out of bounds. And Hatcher's also the top receiver there for Unicoi County. He's caught a lot of passes this year. Look for him to go deep. He might go deep right now.
Colby Jones, the senior quarterback, recently went over 5,000 career passing yards, the all-time leader in Unicoi County history. His final regular season game as a Blue Devil. Look at this unique formation. Here's like Tennessee. 4 receivers, really wide splits. Blaze Rice up the middle. Number 9 says, see you later. 24 yards. And how about that to start the game?
Yeah, I think he might have checked off at the line of scrimmage that time. If you look, you was talking about the defense up in the face of the wide receivers there. They only had 5 guys in the box. And Coach knows if there's 5 guys in the box, we're going to run the football. And when you've got someone like Blaze Rice, he just got the ball. Beautiful blocking over there on the left-hand side by 58 Simmons and 61 Seifert. They just excellent job, and he made one move once he got in the secondary. You can see right there, here's the block, gets up in the secondary, cuts inside, and it was just green grass in front of him.
The extra point for the Blue Devils is up. That is good by Isaac Kite. It's 7-0 Unicoi County on Toyota's Friday Night Rivals on the Tri-City CW.
This time of year, it's all or nothing. And your Toyota dealer has all you need to pull you through the rain, snow, and mud that's headed our way, including more all-wheel drive choices than anyone else. Like the adventurous Toyota RAV4. It's been America's best-selling SUV for the past 8 years. Now with 4.75 APR financing. Or lease a new 25 RAV4 from just $309 a month. Get all you need at your Toyota dealer now. Toyota, let's go places.
With Local 538 Union Hall and Training Center, learn a trade with no debt and get paid while training. Support the family with great pay and benefits. Secure your future. Local 538 is a partner to a better life while working and when you retire. With AI all around us, a skilled trade is more important than ever. The union invests $250 million a year in training and resources, so you learn with the best. Local 538. Skilled, trained, union strong.
Your Mountain Area Ford dealers are proud to recognize our News 5 Sports Scholar Athletes of the Week.
Each week, News 5 and your Mountain Area Ford dealers will honor one student athlete from each of the schools playing on Friday Night Rivals for their accomplishments on and off the field. From Johnson County, we recognize Jack Chilog. Jack is a first-team all-region selection in football. He also plays basketball and tennis for the Longhorns. He has a 3.6 GPA and volunteers at the local senior center. From Unicoi County, we honor Jackson Simmons. Jackson is an all-state basketball player for the Blue Devils. He has a 4.4 GPA and put in more than 70 hours of volunteer work for Helene Recovery.
All Scholar athletes have the opportunity to compete for a $5,000 scholarship to be awarded at the end of the season.
Welcome back to Unicoi County. Blue Devils, a quick touchdown, one play, 24 yards. Blaze Rice, the running back, had a lot of room to run there. He entered the game, coach, with over 1,000 yards rushing, 15 touchdowns. Now he's 16, and that run actually put him over 1,100 yards for the season.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of him tonight. That offensive line does an outstanding job blocking, and anytime you just have 5 guys in the box, they're going to be running it a lot.
There's Drew Rice, the 9th-year head coach at his alma mater. He played here at Unicoi County. He took over in the middle of the 2016 season as head coach. 2017, his first full season. He's done a tremendous job here rebuilding the program over the years. This kickoff return for the Longhorns a little better out across the 33-yard line. So much better return for Johnson County. Chris Wilson on the return there.
Yeah, when Wilson got the ball that time, he took off upfield, got over on the right-hand side, had some blocking over there. Was able to get a good field position. You can see it right here. Catches the ball, gets upfield, gets a couple blocks, makes a cut, gets back inside. Look at a little spin move there. Great running. We'll see if Johnson County can get something going on offense this time.
Longhorns went 3 and out on their first possession. 2 runs and an incomplete pass. They're going to running on first down. Ball was out.
That might be Unicoi County's football.
It is Unicoi County's football. So a fumble recovered on the play by Unicoi County's Brady Simmons.
Yeah, Simmons, he's that middle linebacker we talked about. One of the key players on defense. You can see him coming through there on that left-hand side. Ball's laying on the ground. He gets on top of it. So once again, Unicoi County's got a short field to work with right here. Little mess up on the mesh point there.
Yeah, never really had it right there. Hayden Cobb and Lisi mess up the handoff there. So a disastrous start to this game for Johnson County. 3 and out. They give up a 24-yard touchdown. Then they fumble on their next possession. So the worst starting field position of the game for Unicoi County is at the 33-yard line of the Longhorns.
Yeah, I think as a head coach, you'd love to have that all night.
Same formation we saw, not quite as wide, but same formation we saw in the first play.
Safety snuck up a little bit, but still got 5 in a box here.
Hey, Colby Jones is going to throw it. He's looking deep. Incomplete. His intended target was Aiden Evely.
Yeah, Evely there. He was just running a fly pattern down the sideline that time. Safety was back. They were man coverage in the secondary. They wanted a quick one there after that fumble recover.
Colby Jones on the season, 1,500 yards passing, 18 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. 18-2 touchdown interception ratio, pretty good.
And, oh, yes, you'll take that every day of the week. And also, an unbelievable stat, he's completing 70% of his passes. I mean, not only can he throw the ball, but he's also very accurate with them.
Back to Blaze Rice here on second down. Not much happening for Rice this time. Better job by the Longhorn defense.
Yeah, it looked like someone, outside linebacker, was coming over on that right-hand side, and Rice had to cut it back in, but he was still able to pick up a yard or 2 maybe.
Avery Jones in the middle there for Johnson County on the stop. So big third down here. Blue Devils have only ran 3 plays. They've all been in Johnson County territory. One's gone for a touchdown here. 3rd and 8. 3 receivers to one side of the field. Jones looking right. He's going to fire. That's one looking for Evely too high.
Yeah, over his head, just got away from him there a little bit. Looked like he had pretty good protection. With good coverage by Johnson County there in the secondary. You see, throwing it to his outside shoulder, just a little high there. Great camera.
Johnson County now has a chance to get some momentum back on their side. They can get a stop here. Looks like Unicoi is going to leave the offense out here on 4th and 8. Certainly too close to punt and too far for a field goal attempt.
Yeah, we might, we haven't seen much offense tonight, but we might see our first screen here tonight.
We're going to get a timeout here by Unicoi County before this 4th down play. Coach Rice not liking something, so he takes the timeout. We'll take a timeout as the Blue Devils talk it over before 4th and 8.
You've worked hard to build your career, your reputation, and your life.
But one accusation, one moment, can put it all in jeopardy.
At Spivey, King & Spivey, we defend professionals, business owners, and high-profile clients facing serious charges.
We protect more than your freedom, we protect your future.
Scan the QR code and add Spivey, King & Spivey to your phone.
You'll have the peace of mind knowing that if the unthinkable happens, your defense team is just one tap away. Spivey, King & Spivey.
At Powell Valley National Bank, we know life doesn't stop on weekends or holidays, and neither should your banking support. That's why our Help Center is here for you. Open Saturdays from 9 to 5 and Sundays from 1 to 5. We are even open on bank holidays.
Need help with account questions, online banking, or debit cards? Our dedicated team is just a phone call away.
Call us anytime during Help Center hours at 833-419-0338.
Powell Valley National Bank, here to help when you need it most.
We want to thank Kia of Johnson City, who has been the sponsor all season long of our live streams on our WCYB Facebook, YouTube, and on our website, WCYB.com, all courtesy of Kia of Johnson City all season long. So the Blue Devils take a timeout. It's 4th and 8 now from the 31-yard line of Johnson County. They're going to go stay with that 4-receiver set. Colby Jones yet to complete a pass in this one. Rolling out to the right. He's going deep again. He's got a man open. That's Avery Hatcher. 20 or 31-yard touchdown. That was pretty easy, Coach.
Yeah, he was wide open. I mean, I don't know if I could have got the ball down there or not, but definitely made it easy for Jones finding him. You see just a little roll out here, great protection there. You can see him here, how open he is. Some way I think they were going to switch there, and they didn't get the switch, so they're looking around, and Lee was thinking he had a little help over the top, but there wasn't any help there for him.
Avery Hatcher, the leading receiver for Unicoi County, comes through. Big time extra point up and good by Kite. It's 14-0 Unicoi County. A quick strike offense here. The Blue Devils rolling early. See if the Longhorns can respond when we come back.
Financial Literacy is sponsored by Blackburn Childers and Stegall.
I'm Sarah Presnell, a tax partner with Blackburn Childers and Stegall. On July 4th, 2025, the One Big Beautiful Bill was placed into law by President Trump. And as a result of this bill, there are several aspects of the bill that we would like to discuss and that will affect you as viewers and as taxpayers. And one of the main aspects and benefits of this is the permanent reduction in the tax brackets. There's now an increase in your child tax credit to $2,200 per child in the house under 17 years of age. You can now deduct car loan interest as a deduction on your tax return. In addition, there is a deduction available for overtime wages and for tips. It'll benefit a lot of people in our area, and BCS would love to be able to help you answer any questions you have related to this bill. These are just very small aspects of a huge bill.
That scoring drive for Unicoi County, 4 plays, 33 yards a minute off the clock, and the students here dressed up for Halloween. The first time Halloween has fallen on a Friday, Coach, since 2014. It's been 11 years.
Wow, I didn't realize it was that long. But I've pretty much been lucky. I've celebrated all of them.
Yeah. Glad we got Jersey Mike's for the
Nothing
game.
like a Reese Cup on Halloween night.
Or any other night. I know so you eat plenty other nights, believe me. Avery Hatcher, you saw there, he averages 19 yards a catch. That's going to go up after that 31-yard catch.
Yeah, he's explosive. You can see right there, once he caught the ball, he didn't have to make any moves or anything that time, but we might see that later in the game.
That was Hatcher's 45th reception of the season. That leads the team, his 11th touchdown. Unicoi County going to kick off again here, up 14-0. Little short kick. Longhorns will field it at the 25-yard line, out across the 35, so that'll be the best starting field position for Johnson County. That was Jack Chilog there on the return.
Yeah, he did an excellent job. They kicked it to the up man that time, and once he caught it, he just got upfield. He got into the middle. Maybe they had a wedge blocking going on there, and turned it north and south and ended up at the 35-yard line. So Johnson County's got great field position here starting out on first down.
Longhorns third drive, they have a 3-and-out and then a fumble, so they need to get something going here on offense. They're going to go out, stay with the two-back system. Lisi's going to hand it off to a different player this time. Same result. That's Braden Dickens on the carry.
Yeah, nothing there over there on that right-hand side. They're getting a great defensive penetration there. Mathis, defensive end, number 42, I think he was up in there. You got 58 Simmons. He's on this side, but you can see they just back up. The linebackers step up to fill the hole, and coming from the outside, also there was Harris snuck around there, another linebacker. So, yeah, they shut that down pretty fast.
The Longhorns are without their leading rusher, Juan Mejia. He's out with an injury. He's kind of having an injury-plagued season, unfortunately, for Mejia. Nice run, though, here on second down, close to a first down. That was Colton Grindstaff.
Yeah, Grindstaff had an excellent run right there. He got a first down there. So great play for Johnson County. He hit it up in there hard off that right-hand side. They've been trying to run that right-hand side for the last 2 plays, or 3 plays, and nothing there. And so he was able to get through there and pick up a first down.
Yeah, they give him a first down. That's a Window World first down. All first downs in the first quarter, brought to you by Window World. Out of the shotgun for the first time go the Longhorns. They're going to hand it off to Grindstaff again. He's going to get 2 yards on that one. So Colton Grindstaff had the best luck so far running the ball for the Longhorns. They're going to feed 27 again.
Yeah, that was the first time they decided to run over to the left-hand side. made a little move in the backfield, got north and south, was able to pick up a couple positive yards there.
Saw Nehemiah Campbell, who just came back for Unicoi County. He left the field after that play, and he broke his collarbone back in August. This is his first game of the season, so we'll see if he comes back or not. May have re-aggravated something. We get a couple of flags in here off of this run by Dickens, but we'll see if that might be holding against the Longhorns.
Yeah, that doesn't look good for Johnson County where the flag came in through there as he cut up the field right there. You've seen a guy go down, so we'll see what the call is here.
Holding, offense number 7, be 10 yards from the spot of the foul, replay second down.
Yeah, you were right there, Casey. They got him for holding there. They're blocking at the point of attack. That's a big penalty for Johnson County where you're a running football team. Don't throw it a lot, and so it makes it tough for you.
I see Nehemiah Campbell looking down. He's sitting on the bench now for Unicoi County, so you hate to see that. I just wonder if he maybe re-aggravated that collarbone injury that he had. 2nd and 15 after the penalty. It's going to be a run to Dickens again. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, so no gain, sets up 3rd and 15.
Yeah, not a lot there that time. Once again, penetration over there, and that was on the left-hand side that time. Yep. See what they come up here with 3rd. I'm going to gamble here and say for the second time tonight, screen pass.
One of these times is going to hit.
Well, they're getting a lot of penetration. They're getting up there quick, so it seemed like those linemen would be able to slip out there, but they're probably
Lisi is going to attempt to throw, but he's under heavy fire, and he's going to go down for a sack. A big loss on the play. Unicoi County had a couple guys meet at the quarterback. One of them in there was Dylan Sifford.
Yeah, Sifford, he came from the middle, and Simmons, you can see, he turned it back at the inside. The defensive end right here, 58. He's chasing him. He turns it back, and bam. Yeah, not a good play there. Brings up 4th and double chains.
I like that. Never heard that before. Double chains. Almost triple chains, 27.
Yeah, it's getting close to triple chains. Double's bad enough.
Avery Hatcher back at his own 40-yard line. He had a 26-yard return on the first punt. This one, he decides better to let it go. He thought about it, probably made the right decision to let it drop.
A really smart play there by Hatcher. He's definitely a smart football player because he was going to try to catch that on the run, and it's going to be down below his knees, so that was going to be tough, and so he just got out of the way. And, of course, once again, Unicoi County's got excellent field position for the first time tonight. They're on their side of the field, but they're outside the 40-yard line, so it's still, they're less than 60 yards to go for a touchdown.
Blue Devils offense, the last 4 games have all been wins. They've scored 40 or more points in each of their last 4 games. Coach Rice told me earlier in the week he felt like the offense was clicking for the most part now. And again, with Rice being able to run the ball, he said early in the season everybody was paying attention to Jones. That opened up the running game. He's like, now people are paying more attention to the running game because Blaze Rice has had such a good season that's kind of reopened the passing game up, and Rice gets close to a first down here.
Yeah, he did. That was sort of designed, I think, to go off tackle on the inside. It was clogged up there, so with his speed, Rice was able to get outside and look like pick up 10 yards for a first down. That time they had 6 guys in the box, a little different. They brought that other man in there to slow down the running game.
Another Window World first down for the Blue Devils. One play, they are back in Johnson County territory. We have under 5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Jones looking to throw it here. Out front is caught, and a big hit on the play right there. No run after catch. That was Cade Peterson.
Yeah, Peterson just did a little out route. He was sort of the safety valve, just sit down out there in the flats, just waiting to see what happened. I think they might come back to that again in a minute. That second receiver there run a curl pattern because he would definitely be wide open in there. The inside linebacker took the man in motion that time.
You can see early on here, Colby Jones, they really like to roll him out to the right side.
Yeah, he's got a strong arm. He's got good blocking over here.
And then you got Rice up the middle. Blaze Rice blazing a trail to the end zone. It looks like Blaze Rice will take that one all the way for the touchdown, 46 yards.
Yeah, they'd been running over there on that left-hand side. That time they ran on the right side, and Treadway's big right tackle, right guard, and then they pulled a man around, and so, yeah, got a little trap play there, and Rice is gone.
Good job. Good job.
Blaze Rice, his second touchdown of the first quarter. And he'll be approaching 1,200 yards by the end of the quarter, the way he's running the ball early.
With that much blocking up front, those guys getting after people and running a little trap, and his speed, yeah, they can make things happen fast.
Extra point is up and good. 21-0 Unicoi County. They're blazing it tonight thanks to Blaze Rice.
Yeah.
Glad we got Jersey Mike's for the game.
Wait, does our mascot look like Danny DeVito to you?
Yeah, it does. That doesn't matter. This is a commercial for Jersey Mike's, where the subs matter most. Freshly sliced right in front of you. That's what they're all about.
You on the cheer squad?
And upsy daisy. Yeah!
Ooh.
Oh, don't worry about me. Focus on those subs. Where the subs matter most. The Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop online at eddiestrophies.com.
Outstanding plays are made by outstanding players. Join us on Fox 39 News at 10 every Wednesday night as we unveil our Player of the Week.
News 5 Sports Player of the Week is sponsored by Toyota.
Blaze Rice, 56 yards rushing on that drive. Of course, the big 46-yard touchdown as a three-play drive. That's been the theme tonight for Unicoi County. Quick strike offense.
Oh, yeah, they can score from anywhere on the field. They have that much speed. They got the passing game, they got the running game, and they've got an offensive line that blocks.
And the funny thing is, well, it's not, I mean, not funny for opponents, but Blaze Rice coming into the season, he was not RB1. I mean, Nehemiah Campbell, you know, Rice was certainly going to be in there, but he got an opportunity to be the lead back, and he has really exploded with that opportunity that he had.
Yeah, you could say he definitely took advantage of the opportunity, and thanks a lot, Coach.
Coming into this game, I mean, Colby Jones, the quarterback, he's the second leading rusher on this team. This kickoff almost did go out of bounds, but I believe it was touched by a Johnson County player before it went out of bounds.
Yeah, it's a good thing it went out of bounds because Unicoi was getting down the field there. So you could say maybe it's a smart play on Forrester's part there.
There's the Sky 5 drone powered by Steve Huff Plumbing, Heating, and Air. Got to thank Keith Roberts, and we have Caleb Perney helping out tonight with the drone. So Caleb's first time this year helping us out. We appreciate that. Those two are giving you the beauty shots of Gentry Stadium here on Halloween night 2025. Just under 4 minutes to play here in the first quarter. All Unicoi County so far. Blue Devils, it's real simple. They win tonight. They get a home playoff game next week. A little backwards pass is dropped and smartly picked up because that was behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was definitely a little swing pass that actually ended up being a lateral. And so, yeah, smart to get on the football. Lost yardage on that play, but they got the ball back.
Johnson County, if they were to win tonight, they would also need Pigeon Forge to lose in order to get a home playoff game. A loss tonight for the Longhorns clinches them the fourth seed in the playoffs, meaning they would have to play the top seed from Region 2 next week.
Yeah, and that would be a tough road game.
4 receivers on 2nd and 13 for the Longhorns. Just barely get it off here. They're going to throw it out again. This one is dropped again. I don't believe that one was behind the line of scrimmage. It didn't look like a lateral to me.
The ref...
looks like they're going to call it a lateral.
Yeah, it looked like that might have been a forward pass there. He might have got a signal from over here on the side, something we didn't see. Let's see. Yeah, that was just a little back, but it's one of those things. You're in that little gray area there.
Wisely, though, Dickens fell on it again because obviously they did rule that a backwards pass. So that's a 3rd and 13 now, 4 receivers. When Johnson County has thrown it, it's been quick here. This time, Lacey's got to throw deep. He gets stripped of the football. Lisi gets stripped, and it's recovered by Simmons for Unicoi County, the second fumble forced by the Blue Devils.
Yeah, Simmons is having an outstanding game, and you know, he's had an outstanding season all year from his defensive end spot there. He's got like 37 tackles on the year, and he's added on that tonight, and now another fumble recovery. So once again, Unicoi County's got a short field to work with.
Yeah, Simmons comes up with there. I believe who caused that fumble, I think, was Douglas Mathis. I believe he was the one that knocked the ball out.
Yeah, Mathis is the other end. You got both ends there closed in on the quarterback.
Great camera work right there to show you that fumble. And Colby Jones is going to look for the end zone here, possibly. Yes, he is. And it's Avery Hatcher. Easy pitch and catch for the second connection for those two. That's touchdown number 12 on the season for Avery Hatcher.
Yeah, and once again, it was just a little rollout pass to the right. Both backs, you can see here, blocking, got all time to throw the ball, and just a little out route once he got down there into the end zone. Wide open. Jones likes to hit those wide open receivers in the end zone.
As most quarterbacks.
Two times already tonight, and we're still in the first quarter.
Yeah, Hatcher and Rice both with 2 touchdowns, and 2 for Colby Jones passing. Another extra point. Isaac Kite, his 4th of this first quarter. And here's a replay of that Avery Hatcher touchdown. Once again, rolling out to the right. Jones just effortless little flick of the wrist.
Yeah, got a very strong arm, just like you saw the little flip of the wrist. That's a smooth quarterback.
It is Halloween. Again, mentioned first time in 11 years that Halloween has fallen on a Friday here, and the fans tonight showing up dressed in their Halloween best in Irwin. Some very creative outfits. Some more creative than others. Oh, that's a good one. And Coach is bringing out his Reese's right now to stay with the Halloween theme.
Oh, yeah, you can see they got a couple ghosts on the front of them. Yeah. A couple ghosts on the front, yeah. So we can enjoy a little Halloween treat here in the press box tonight.
The way this is going, it looks like the fans here will have another game next week for Unicoi County, because if they win tonight, they finish second in the region. If you look at Unicoi County, they're 7-2 on the season. They lost their first region game all the way back first week of September. Here, Gatlinburg-Pittman beat them 21-20. Some controversy around how that game ended. The only other loss for Unicoi County was a 3-point loss at Happy Valley. You want to guess the combined record of the two teams that Unicoi County's lost to?
They've not, the combined record, they've probably only got about 2 losses themselves. Or
19-0.
19-0. Wow.
19-0.
Well, I mean, that just tells you how good Unicoi County is. I mean, the Blue Devils, they have it this year. Like you said, 4 points. 2 losses, 4 points.
The tailgaters here is a great scene up here at Gentry Stadium. They just back those trucks in and sit in the flatbed and watch high school football.
Nice.
That's Southwest Virginia-esque right there, isn't it?
Hey, that's it. And backing up close to the fence there.
Kind of like the other Blue Devils, Gate City a little bit. They do that out at Gate City at Legion Field. We were there a couple weeks ago. Nice play here on first down for the Longhorns into Unicoi County territory. That is Braden Dickens, the junior.
Dickens did just an excellent run that time. Got a little block over there on that right-hand side. Was able to get by the lineman, and then it got to the secondary there, past the linebackers, and they had to bring him down there. So he's down to the 44-yard line of Unicoi County here. Just a really good run on the right side. Makes a linebacker miss. Another linebacker misses. Now he's into the secondary.
If you're Johnson County, the one thing that you have to remind yourself is we're still in the first quarter. There's a lot of football left. They just need to put together one good drive here, get some points, and maybe start turning momentum around a little bit.
Well, what's happened so far, they've just turning the ball over. They're fumbling the football.
Lisi under pressure. He throws it away. Wonder if his knee was down before he threw it away.
I think he's got a receiver over there within about 8 yards of the ball. I don't think they're going to.
They're going to say incomplete pass. Yeah, I wasn't sure if his knee was down before he flung that forward there, but they're going to say incomplete pass for Lisi. We'll see here on the replay. Heavy pursuit coming from behind. And his I think his knee or shin. I think the shin was down. I think that counts, right? Some great camera work there. You don't find camera work better than that on Sundays.
Hey, let me tell you, they were zoomed in there, right there on it. Excellent job. Excellent job with the cameraman.
Incomplete, so 2nd and 10. Lisi, a design run. Lisi turns it upfield. He's going to have a first down for the Longhorns. Jonathan Lisi with a nice play.
Yeah, had a lead blocker out there in front of him. Was able to get upfield. You can see once he got out here, he's got a little block there. Missed the tackle right there. Turns on the speed. Gets outside, on up there. Takes a hit. Out of bounds. Great run by the quarterback. Like I said earlier, Johnson County, they need his arm. They need his legs. If they're going to be successful, they got to have a lot of that tonight. Hold on to the football.
Under a minute left here in the first quarter. That's been dominated by Unicoi County. Lisi across the middle, incomplete, and he had an intended target, Avery Jones, open.
Yeah, Jones from the tight end position there, you can see just left down on a little seam route, got behind the linebackers. No safety in the middle of the field. He was over helping on the wide out. They were in man coverage. Oh, man, would he love to have that one back. Yeah. That's one of those plays that you work on, it happens, and you've got to hit it to take advantage of it, and just a little overthrown there. Lisi says we'll get it again later.
2nd and 10, Lisi's going to run to the left this time, trying to extend it out, and he's going to get brought down after just a short gain of maybe 2.
Yeah, I believe that was Thompson coming up there, maybe number 8 from the secondary. Got a little hold. No, that was number 9 coming up there from the outside linebacker position that time. That was Blaze Rice. Yeah, he scores touchdowns on defense and makes on offense and makes tackles on defense. Yeah, you can see his speed come in there. He just run down the other quarterback.
Johnson County will have to snap the ball here. There's a 4-second difference between the game clock and the play clock here. Lisi, 3rd and 8, and he's going to get sacked for a loss. The second sack of the game will end the first quarter. All Blue Devils in this one. What's in store for quarter number 2? Find out next on Friday Night Rivals.
Around here, home means everything.
That's why for 26 years, our family here at Window World of the Tri-Cities has been helping families like yours make their home better.
From energy-efficient windows, doors, roofing, siding, gutters, and more.
We install it all, and we do it with care.
Because we're not just your local Window World, we're your neighbors.
And we'd love to help you with your next project. Visit us today for quality that will last for generations to come.
This time of year, it's all or nothing. And your Toyota dealers have all you need to pull you through the rain, snow, and mud that's headed our way. Now, during Toyota Truck Month, they've got more all-wheel drive choices, like the legendary 4Runner, the world-renowned Land Cruiser, the powerful Tundra, or this best-selling 25 Tacoma, which you can get with 2.99 APR financing, or lease a well-equipped 25 Tacoma for $269 a month. Get your Tacoma now during Toyota Truck Month. Toyota, let's go places.
This place has a heartbeat of its own.
The vibe that you get when you walk into the student center, you just get a vibe that you're here at home.
It's given me opportunities that I never thought I'd have. Everyone here knows everyone. That atmosphere is infectious.
The relationships that I've built here have been phenomenal, and I know that they'll last beyond here at Wise.
It's a magic little place in the mountains.
For over 60 years, Blackburn Childers and Stegall has been more than an accounting firm. We've partnered with families and businesses throughout our region to serve as a cornerstone of support. Today, we deliver the capabilities of a large firm, paired with a personalized service only a locally owned business can offer. Our team of professionals will soon be united under one roof at our new location in Gray, while continuing to serve you from our offices in Greenville and Boone. Blackburn Childers and Stegall, trusted for generations, committed to your success.
Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by Local 538 Union Hall and Training Center.
Welcome back to Irwin, Tennessee. Unicoi County up 28-0 over Johnson County as we start the second quarter. Blue Devils scored 4 touchdowns in the first quarter. Johnson County, they had 2 turnovers in the first quarter. So now it's going to be 4th and 8 for the Longhorns as we start quarter number 2. Looks like they might leave the offense back on. It actually be 4th and 12 after that sack. So they're going to go for it here. They are inside Unicoi County territory. Blue Devils, you figure, will bring some pressure here on 4th and long. Look like there was some movement at the bottom of the screen there, but Lisi is going to get brought down for a huge loss on the play. It's about a loss of 15 yards. The 3rd sack of the game for this Unicoi County defense.
Yeah, once the ball is snapped, man, they come off the football. They're going. The ends, the tackles, linebackers, and just running backwards. See right here, linebackers coming, defensive lines coming.
Yeah, Jack Swinehart, 11, and in comes some help on there. Isaac Harris, 21. That's the other thing, too. You see there's multiple jerseys every play around the ball carrier.
Yes, so like how fast I'm going to the quarterback. That's what Harris said that time, the linebacker.
There's Tyler Trussler, the first-year head coach of the Johnson County Longhorns. He was on staff the last couple years, took over as head coach when Rick Wilson resigned after last season. Last year, Johnson County went 8-3. They started the year 8-0, but then lost their last 3 games. This year, 3-6. Jones going deep on first down. This one almost intercepted on the play. Nice coverage there. Bryson Kimball had a chance at a one-handed interception. He was looking for Hatcher.
Yeah, it looked like a little throwback. He took a couple steps over to the left and was going deep, but you could see the safety. He was backed up there at that time, giving the cornerback a little help there on the outside. That's what they're going to have tonight on Hatcher if they're going to slow him down.
Colby Jones, 20 passing touchdowns on the season. He has 6 rushing touchdowns. Blaze Rice has 17 rushing touchdowns on the season. Rice is going to get a delayed draw here. Blaze Rice close to a first down. Ball comes out, but they're going to say he was down. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 1.
Yeah, he would look like a little, sort of like a draw play going back to the right. He takes a couple steps to the left. The quarterback puts it in his pocket right here, and then he takes off to the right side.
If he would have done behind the back, it would have been the Statue of Liberty, the old Boise State play there.
Yeah, man, I remember Boise State running that. It might have been against Oklahoma in a bowl game many years ago.
It was the Fiesta Bowl, I think.
Yeah, that was some play. That might have put Boise State on the map. I think they were already on the map, and that just, they got a few more viewers that time.
3rd and 1 for the Blue Devils. It's going to be Rice up the middle. He's got the first down to the 35. All first downs in the second quarter brought to you by Spivey, King, and Spivey.
Yeah, just running hard. Just needed a yard. Like you said, he ended up in there. You can see the H-back going up inside the block. Line got a good push. Moved the chains. Another first down here for Unicoi County.
On the season, Rice averaging 121 yards rushing a game. I think he might go north of that tonight.
I think he can easily go past that with what he's already done here in the first quarter. We're just now starting the second quarter, and this is their first drive.
Ball's at the 36-yard line of Johnson County. Blaze Rice gets brought down. Nice tackle. That saved a big run there. That was Chilog.
Yeah, he came from the inside linebacker position, put a hit on him after he gained about 2 yards. Excellent defensive play there by the Longhorns that time. See him coming over right here just as he cuts upfield. Bam. Yep.
Jack Chilog, probably, you can argue, probably the best player on Johnson County. He's also their scholar athlete that we highlighted earlier on there. Jack Chilog, 6'2", 200-pound senior. We saw him play some running back as well, but linebacker where he makes his name. Blue Devils looking to the sidelines to get to play. It's going to be back to the ground game. Not much there. Maybe 2 more yards should set up 3rd and 4 to 5.
Yeah, it looked like they might have going to check off that time. I'm not sure if they checked off or kept the same play, but makes it 3rd and manageable here. And, of course, they're in 4-down territory, so you got 2 downs to to make this 6 yards.
Drew Rice, again, has been the head coach since 2017, but since 2021, the Blue Devils are 42-13, and they won region championships in 2021 and last year in 2024. So just a tremendous job. He's really elevated this program because it was in rough shape when he took over back mid-2016 season. Colby Jones escapes the sack here on third down, throws it. It is incomplete. He was looking for Peterson, almost had him.
Yeah, Jones made a great move here. Looked like he was going to be sacked in the backfield that time. Got away from the pressure. You can see right here, rolls out a little bit, and he would love to have that one back. Just got away from him there. Peterson almost pulled it in, but it's just a little high. So it's fourth down now.
4th and 4 for the Blue Devils. They will go for it from the 30-yard line of Johnson County. They already hit a touchdown on a fourth down play in the first quarter. The bread and butter for Jones seems to be rolling out to the right, but he has 3 receivers to his left, so he's going to go left this time on fourth down. He's going to toss it. It's complete for a first down and much more inside the Toyota red zone. That was Alex Lanningham making his first catch of the game.
Yeah, Lanningham there looked like he did a little comeback route. That's where you run down the field, get a pass to chains for a first down, and then you just head back. And you can see right here, he just comes straight back for the ball, puts a little move on, gets upfield, gets good yardage after the catch.
Lanningham is a junior. I was talking with Coach Rice. I mean, obviously, Colby Jones is a senior, so he will be done. But Coach really excited about his junior class. There are a lot of really good players that are juniors for Unicoi County. So there should be no drop-off next year for the Blue Devils, despite losing Colby Jones. Blaze Rice also is a junior. This one's going to be tossed out to Simmons, and Simmons is going to take it close, and they're going to say touchdown. He paid a price for that touchdown, but it was worth it when you get 6.
Yeah, he was the H-back that time. Came in like shifted over to the left-hand side, went back to the right. You can see him right here going behind the line of scrimmage, fakes a little block, gets him the ball, and he just gets upfield. Like you said, he got hit pretty hard there at the goal line.
Chilog laid it on him, but Simmons got it in. Brady Simmons with the touchdown, the third passing touchdown of the night for Colby Jones.
Yeah, just a well-executed play there. You'll see that play tomorrow on Saturday. It's getting to be one of the favored plays in college football.
Isaac Kite's extra point up and good. It's 35-0 Unicoi County. The Blue Devils look like they'll be playing at home next week in round 1 of the playoffs.
Sticking back behind the line of scrimmage. Linebackers are gone. Catches the ball, gets
Brought to you by Food City. It's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. I'm your host, Josh Heupel. Jim asks, Coach Heupel, got any tailgating tips? Boy, do I.
Jim, did you know Food City's gourmet burgers are handmade in-store by a certified butcher? Saturday is almost here. Are you game day ready?
This has been Ask Coach Heupel. With me, Coach Heupel.
Local 538 Union Hall and Training Center in Johnson City is the trusted union for skilled plumbers, pipe fitters, HVAC service technicians, and skilled workers. Local 538 provides top-tier training, certifications, and safety standards, ensuring our members are job-ready and debt-free from that education. Contractors get a reliable workforce that gets the job done right the first time. We're building our country with pride and professionalism. Local 538. Skilled, trained, union strong.
Toyota and your local Toyota dealer are combining resources to support our area high schools. We stand together as community partners for our high school athletes and their families to help schools and students get the most out of their high school years. Toyota is proud to join News 5 WCYB, Fox 39 WEMT, and Tri-Cities CW to provide each host team with a charitable donation to their school. Proudly presented by Toyota and your local Toyota dealer. Tonight's donation goes to the Unicoi County Blue Devils.
And we want to thank Unicoi County for having us out here. It's been 5 years since we've been here for a game, so great to be back in Irwin, and the Blue Devils are showing out so far, up 35-0 as they look to wrap up a home playoff game. That scoring drive, 8 plays, 48 yards, took 4 minutes. That's by far the longest drive in terms of time off the clock.
Yeah, they didn't hit a deep pass or a real long run. It was sort of, we're going to run. And then Johnson County made a couple good plays there. Had to go to fourth down, made that fourth down play. And this facility here at Unicoi is very nice. This press box is unbelievable. And how it looks brand new.
Very nice. They take care of that. Kickoff's going to go out of bounds. This community really supports. Again, this is the only high school in Unicoi County, so this community supports it. And they've been winning a lot of games recently, so that helps as well.
Yeah, it does. It brings in the money. You can get, you can have facilities like this. You can have the best equipment going. And this team,
ball we placed at the 35-yard line, first down, Johnson County.
Yeah, it's kicked out of bounds there. So yeah, they're bringing it up to the 35 for Johnson County to start their offense. But if you've never been to Unicoi County, it's a beautiful place down here in the valley, looking up at the mountains, East Tennessee mountains. Friday night football.
The fans enjoying it, and they're going to probably enjoy it next week as well. Certainly in round 1 of the playoffs, the way things are going tonight, the Blue Devils will be here next Friday night. This first down run outside is going to get taken down after a loss of maybe half a yard. That was Grindstaff on the carry, but again, just so many blue jerseys swarming the football.
Yeah, Simmons, number 44, linebacker there in the middle. He just shot the A-gap over there in that right-hand side. The running back didn't have a chance to get any yards. He's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Simmons, one of the guys we talked about on the defense at the beginning of the game. Him and Harris there in the middle, they do an outstanding job. They've been doing it all year, and nothing's changed for tonight.
They officially put that as no gain, so 2nd and 10 for the Longhorns. Unicoi County's defense this time is going to give up maybe 3 yards. Ball's out. I think the Blue Devils have it again. Is that the 3rd fumble of the first half for Johnson County? And it is.
Yeah, they signaled it right there. No linebacker stunted that time, but they had a good stalemate up front there, and the ball came out.
And Brock Peterson was the one that recovered that fumble for Unicoi County.
Yeah, Peterson, he would like to catch a pass on offense here for Unicoi County. You can see right here on defense, he makes a good play when he comes on around.
Yeah, hard to tell.
The ball, just bouncing around there, boom, falls on it.
Brock Peterson, senior for the Blue Devils. Now Unicoi County, 3 receivers to the top of your screen, 1 to the bottom. The bottom one is Hatcher, so look out, they might be going to him. And they do find, no, that's not Hatcher on the sidelines. That is Lanningham.
Lanningham, that's his 2nd catch over there. And looked like he would just ran a little out route that time, but got to pass the chains, picked up a first down. He slipped here when he tried to make a move there. He's lost his footing. And this is, Casey, I'm talking about how beautiful this field is, grass field here. It's beautiful.
And as you mentioned, too, for this late in the season, to look this great is really something.
Oh yeah, this is the, to not be tore up is, all the home games, last home game.
First down, going to be maybe, no, Jones gets out of it, throws it. He's got a man open on the far side. That is Hatcher. Look at that move. And he's going to get close to a touchdown. We'll see where they mark, and they're going to say he's out at the 1-yard line. Avery Hatcher, 1 yard away from his 3rd touchdown of the half.
Yeah, once you watch it right here, once he catches this ball, he does a little fake to the inside, plants that foot. The defender is lost, and he cuts back outside, gets up the sideline. Watch this right here. Catches, goes inside. Watch this move. Boom. Right up the sideline, almost gets into the end zone. Hatcher is one of those dreams at wide receiver. Anytime he catches the ball, he can take it the distance with moves like that, and he has speed. And Jones back
Blue
there
Devils
escaping the rush.
Better hurry. They're going to call a timeout. The play clock was down to 2. So Unicoi County takes the timeout. We will take a timeout as they talk it over before 1st and goal from the 1.
Football is more than a game. It's our community.
And at Johnny Brusco's, we're proud to be a part of it.
Make the call we always make.
Johnny Brusco's, we're on your team.
Proud partner of ETSU Football. Whether it's community events, local fundraisers, or sports programs, you'll see Powell Valley Bank. We've been proudly supporting local events, students, and small businesses for generations because this community is our home too. When you bank with us, you're choosing more than a place to keep your money. You're choosing a partner who shows up. Powell Valley Bank, proudly supporting our community since 1888.
From the first day of kindergarten to your senior year, we make sure every milestone is remembered. Your journey is our journey. Visit jhacompany.com to learn more.
Coming up in the fourth quarter, we'll have our Toyota drive of the game. A lot of drives so far for Unicoi County have ended in touchdowns. We'll see which drive our crew thinks deserves to be the Toyota drive of the game coming up in the fourth quarter. First and goal from the 1-yard line after that timeout by the Blue Devils. We'll see if Blaze Rice can get his third touchdown of the game. And now they're going to give it to somebody else to spread the love around for a touchdown. I haven't seen the number yet on who that was that got that carry for the touchdown. Oh, they gave it to one of the linemen, Sifford, 61.
Yeah, they put him in the backfield. Looks like, a lot of teams do this. They put a lineman back there to block, sort of like in the power I right here. They're in the shotgun, getting upfield.
What a throw that's got to be for the senior, 5'10", 245, getting a little love with the football for the lineman.
Yeah, just, hey, I'm going upfield. I'm going fast. He plays defensive tackle and also left guard, and so in the end zone.
Now he's going to say, well, how about throw me a pass next time? Extra point is up and good by Kite. That makes it 42-0. Also the snapper, so I guess he can't throw to himself on a 2-point conversion play since he is the snapper. But that's a great moment right there. We'll take a timeout. Blue Devils on a roll.
Educator Spotlight is sponsored by UVA Wise.
I'm Jeremy Lively, and I'm on the beautiful campus of University of Virginia's College at Wise. And I'm joined today with Chancellor Donna Henry. And UVA Wise is this year's Friday Night Rivals Educator Spotlight sponsor. And you've got a lot going on, Chancellor. Tell us a little bit about what's going on at UVA Wise.
Certainly. This is a very exciting time of the year for us. As students come to campus, we greet them with Expedition, which is an extended orientation program. They learn about academic programs, they get to know about student activities, and we've had them out and about enjoying the college life and getting to know each other. So it's a very exciting time to be here.
So talk just a little bit about prospective students. I know a lot of families out there might be looking for that next step after high school. What do you hear? What kind of sense of feel or feedback do you get from students once they're actually on campus?
You know, I think students, when they come to UVA Wise, they feel the community atmosphere, which is something that really attracted me to come to the college. They also understand that when they come to UVA Wise, they have strong support for academics. So our students graduate with a very low debt. We've just finished a campaign in which we've raised funds for scholarships, which have actually broken some records at the college. So we're very excited about that opportunity and making college affordable for students.
Chancellor, thank you so much, and thank you to UVA Wise for being our Educator Spotlight sponsor for Friday Night Rivals.
There is Sifford after that touchdown, and Coach, you were telling me during the break that as the snapper, he actually could catch it. Explain.
Yeah, he just has to. They just have to change his number, and for a 2-point play, he's a snap. He's centered it back to the quarterback in a shotgun. You could have two flankers or one flanker on the right-hand side. They run a slant pass. He looks like he's going to block, head out into the flats, wide open for a touchdown. I know there's some guys out there listening to this tonight. They said, hey, he's run that before in practice.
In practice, though, that's the key, right?
Yeah, we didn't run it in the game.
So this return by the by Johnson County, not very successful. But of course, in high school, as you mentioned with the jersey, if you wear a number between the 50s to 70s, you are not eligible to receive a pass.
Exactly. Any other number, you can catch the ball. You can get downfield.
There's no, like on Saturdays and Sundays, where you can report as eligible. You can't do that in high school.
No. They don't. NFL, it's like they report all the time, I'm eligible. And how those guys catch passes, I don't know when they report. And the official tells the defense that,
so it says eligible.
78 is eligible.
Yeah, if you're watching games, you'll hear it sometimes over the PA system where the referee will say that.
They announce it.
I'm sure the high school officials appreciate that because they'd be very busy if they had to do that. Because last week when we did the Abingdon game, Coach Amberg, he's like, I would love it if we could do that, but he's like, those are not the rules. Coming up, we will have the halftime show, the Powell Valley National Bank halftime report. We'll have some stats. We'll talk to some administrators, some first half highlights. All that and more coming up. The Powell Valley National Bank halftime show.
Yeah, on that last play there, Johnson County just tried to run it over there on the left-hand side, and he got hit. Was tackled for a loss there in the backfield. So they had 8 guys at the line of scrimmage. We'll see what they have. They're just lining up man-to-man on the outside. Yeah, they got 8 men in the box right there. 6 of them's coming.
This pass is caught by Chilog, but he has to go down to the ground to catch it, so that's where the play ends.
Yeah, he wasn't, it was one of those like little diving catches there. He couldn't hit him in stride. If he'd hit him in stride, I think he might have been able to pick up some good positive yards there. But didn't happen that time. Johnson County's going back. It's 3rd and long now. Just pressure from Unicoi County. They've decided that.
We have a new quarterback, Aaron Johnson. He is a sophomore. He's taking over for Lisi. You have 3 receivers here. Some pressure up the middle by Unicoi County. That pass is caught. There's going to be a first down. Nice catch, nice throw there. Aaron Johnson throws that one up to Avery Jones.
Yeah, Jones, that's the same route he ran earlier, that little seam route straight down the field, and they got everybody. You can see both linebackers are coming. He's open. He gets it to him, pulls in the ball. Great catch there to pull it down. Got a first down, big first down for Johnson County there.
So the sophomore comes off the bench. Aaron Johnson makes a nice completion on 3rd and long, gets a first down to Jones. Longhorn's going to go back to the ground. That's going to be Dickens, as he's going to get close to the 40-yard line for a gain of 3.
Yeah, good run on the left-hand side there. A little blocking up there. Linebackers didn't stunt that time. Was able to find a little hole there. So it's going to be 2nd and about 7. Johnson, he's 6 foot tall, so he's got plenty of height to see over the lineman there, looking for receivers downfield. Spreading things out here. Might see another pass.
The Blue Devil defense has been on it tonight. This one is caught again, the same play. Jones down to the 40. It's working. They're going to stay with it.
Yeah, if you look at this, when he came off the line of scrimmage that time, he actually ran into the linebacker there, and the linebacker sort of grabbed him. He was able to get away from him right here in the middle, catches the ball. Another great play. They stunting the linebacker, taking advantage of it, but that time they had one linebacker in the middle, and I think he's supposed to have him man-to-man coverage, but he got by him, and the safety had to make the tackle down there.
Spivey King and Spivey first down for the Longhorns. They're at the 39-yard line of Unicoi County. Seeslaw can't hang on to that one. Bit of a high throw there from Johnson.
Yeah, had him open there. The safety was way back there. The corner was up. He was open. Just couldn't get him the ball that time.
That stops the clock. 2:28 left here in the first half.
I think this is probably their best drive of the game here. Inside the 40-yard line. Plenty of time to score before the time runs out.
Johnson comes back to the huddle here. The play clock is down to 11 seconds. Longhorns are going to have to hurry here. They reset the play clock, though, so now they got plenty of time. Johnson looking left, across the middle. That one almost intercepted. He was looking for Chilog.
Yeah, Chilog did a little inside release there that time, and a little high pressure coming from the outside.
Coming up in the fourth quarter, we'll have the school bus stop of the game brought to you by NHTSA. The law in every state requires drivers to always stop for a school bus when the stop arm is out and the red lights are flashing. It'll be 3rd and long for the Longhorns. 2:23 left here in quarter number 2. And there is Tyler Trussler, the first-year head coach of the Longhorns. He was defensive coordinator last season, elevated to head coach this year. Before receivers here on 3rd and 10. Johnson, again, looking left. He's going to chuck this one up, and it's going to be caught. And out of bounds for the first down is Chris Wilson.
Just a great catch over there in that right-hand side by Wilson. He's actually their number 1 receiver. He just runs down, the ball's a little underthrown. He stops, goes up and grabs the ball. And couldn't stay in bounds, or I think he got a few more yards out of that. Just barely outside the 10-yard line.
The Longhorns offense inside the red zone for the first time tonight. Trying to put some points on the board here as we now hit 2 minutes left in quarter number 2. Johnson's going to hand this one off up the middle, breaking a couple tackles, close, but it's going to be short of the end zone for Johnson County. That was Grindstaff.
Yeah, Grindstaff, excellent run. Hit it up there, and they had 3 down linemen right in the middle there. Got some good blocking on the left-hand side. Made a little cut there. Linebacker stunted. Got on upfield, almost into the end zone. Diving. Ooh, just came up a little short there. Great effort. Great effort that time.
It's going to be 2nd and 1 for Johnson County. They can actually get a first down at the 1-yard line. Ball here is at the 2.
Grindstaff one more time up the middle, you think?
It worked on the last play here under center. They're going to give it to Chilog, I believe, instead up the middle, and he's going to lose a yard.
Yeah, the ball comes out, but it was late. I think the whistle, forward progress had already stopped. Nothing there. Everybody filled their gaps that time.
They gave it to the up back there, Chilog. He loses yards, so now it's 3rd and 2 from the 3. Under a minute left now.
Yeah, they're going to be, those linemen on defense are going to dig in there. They're going to be in our goal line defense. You can see you got 6 linemen there. We have 8 guys in the box. The other 2 linebackers, they'll be stepping up in there. If Johnson County can get a little block there, I think Grindstaff can get it into the end zone if you want to go off tackle just a little bit outside to get away from all those
Longhorns are going to call a timeout. They were a little late getting that play in there, so they're going to take a timeout with 29.7 seconds left in the first half. We'll take a timeout as Longhorns talk it over. This time it's going to be Amix up the middle. Ethan Amix. Pinnell's going to throw it on first down across the middle. It's complete to Rocky Bond. Bond keeps on second down. He's got a lot of room. Caden Bond might take this to the house. Keith Chandler breaking through, and will he make it to the end zone? Yes, he will. Richardson's going to throw it on the first play of the second quarter. He's got a man in for the touchdown. Belcher up the middle, and there's the speed. How about that? A 50-yard touchdown by Isaiah Belcher.
Local 538 Union Hall and Training Center in Johnson City is the trusted union for skilled plumbers, pipe fitters, HVAC service technicians, and skilled workers. Local 538 provides top-tier training, certifications, and safety standards, ensuring our members are job-ready and debt-free from that education. Contractors get a reliable workforce that gets the job done right the first time. We're building our country with pride and professionalism. Local 538. Skilled, trained, union strong.
Johnson County takes that timeout. It's 3rd and 2 from the Unicoi County 3-yard line. Just under 30 seconds left. Again, they can't get a first down, but at this point, the clock is more of a factor than what the down is. They do have 2 timeouts left. They want to punch this one here, certainly get a little something positive to happen for the visitors. And Chilog, a direct snap to him. He's going to try run left, spins out. He may have a first down, but he's not in the end zone. They are going to stop the clock. He does have a first down, so great run there by Chilog. Looked like he was going to maybe lose a yard.
And a little spin move over there and got up on the outside. Was hit pretty hard there.
And they took a timeout, did Johnson County, to stop the clock.
Yeah, defense gets up there, got a good hit. 2 hits right there, a little spin move. And
that spin move got him the first down.
Yep.
So they get a first down. It's 1st and goal. They have 1 timeout left, 21.3 seconds. So you can still run the ball here because you have a timeout.
Yeah, I think that you might look for that tight end again. A little pass down there on the goal line. I don't know if the safety's coming over to check him or not. After they completed those 3 passes to the tight end, the safety was over on him before they got down inside the 30.
Now, if you run it on first down and don't get in, you do have that timeout, but then after that, you're going to have to throw the ball. So that kind of is like, do you want to throw it on first down?
Right now, I'm thinking, what's our best running play that we can get 1 yard? We'll say 2 yards. What are we going to do? And then that time you can see they overloaded that left-hand side. They had extra blockers over there. And, of course, Unicoi County, all they did was they slid down, and I think a few guys maybe angled that away, and so they were able to stop him to keep him out of the end zone.
Well, we'll see what the Longhorns decide to do. Again, 1st and goal from the 1.
Which line can get a push down here? 1 yard.
They're going to go
in there tight. So
it looks like it's
like a run.
It looks like it's going to be Chilog again taking the snap. Maybe he just does a quarterback sneak here with Chilog under center, and that's what he's going to do. Chilog, no signal yet. Now he's in for the touchdown. Longhorns. Jack Chilog, a 1 yard quarterback keeper.
Yeah, just a little push up the middle there. Was able to get into the end zone. Great Johnson County got to put some points on the board here before halftime. You can see coming in there a little push in there from behind. So, yeah.
Chilog used that 6'2", 200-pound frame to get that 1 yard. He had to earn it.
See if they're going for 2 or they're going to kick it.
Looks like they're going for 2. Johnson is back in for quarterback on this play. And the play clock is down to 5. Receivers just getting set. Just get that one off. Looks like they snapped it to Chilog. It might have hit him as he was moving in motion there.
Yeah, that not well executed. Didn't work out for Johnson County that time.
So the 2-point conversion, no good. It's 42-6 with 16.8 seconds left in the half. And Unicoi County will receive the second half kickoff. Johnson County won the toss, and they took the football to start the game. That was a 12-play drive, went 78 yards, took 5 minutes and 20 seconds. So really good response for Johnson County, but probably just a little too late here tonight.
Yeah, they're still way behind. Regroup at halftime, come out, maybe get something going. And
I think that's what they envisioned happening on the first drive of the game when they won the toss and said, we want the football.
Yeah, exactly. Changed the quarterback that time, and, Johnson did a good job in there.
He had his 2 big completions over the middle to Avery Jones. So, the sophomore bringing a spark, and Chilog, he got that white jersey. Looks like he's played about 4 football games with how dirty that thing is tonight.
When you're a linebacker and you're in the backfield blocking, making big hits on defense, your uniform gets a little dirty out there. Right now, I think we're probably going to see a little squib kick. We're not going to kick it deep, give them any chance for a big return right here.
Unicoi County is certainly along that same lines. Their 2 return men are back at the 27-yard line. There's Lanningham. The first time tonight that Johnson County is kicking off.
In return, it looked good, but it's something with
they've got 9 guys up there looking for this like a little squib kick, onside kick.
Jonas Pritchard is going to give a squib kick. That's going to bounce, and Unicoi County will go down with it at the 36-yard line. Takes 1 second off the clock.
Yeah, just really a smart play there. Just catch it, get down, no chance of a fumble, no chance of Johnson County getting the ball back. Unicoi County, all they have to do is take a knee here. It'd be halftime. They might decide they want to throw one deep here. I don't think Hatcher would mind running down there, and I'm sure Jones wouldn't mind throwing it.
Jones has thrown 3 touchdown passes in the first half. And it looks like they're going to take a knee here by this formation. Maybe hand it off.
I think I know what it is.
Yeah, they just...
And they will take a knee to end a half. 42-6, Unicoi County over Johnson County. We will talk with Drew Rice, the head coach of the Blue Devils, as his team heads to the locker room in a game they had to win to get a home playoff game. And they are off to a great start here 42 points and a half. They scored 28 points in the first quarter thanks to a couple of turnovers from Johnson County. And you saw just how balanced. I mean, every football team strives for balance, but the Blue Devils have a 1,000-yard rusher in Blaze Rice. They have a quarterback who's thrown for over 1,500 yards, a receiver that is approaching 1,000 yards. So they really have a pick of poison on defense. If you make a mistake, they can make you pay in a multitude of ways, and you got to see that here in the first half.
It's one of those things that they can beat you a lot of different ways. You got to cover the whole field. You got to be ready for the pass. Got to be ready for the run. They're coming at you. It's offensive line does an excellent job blocking.
We're now joined by Drew Rice, head coach of the Blue Devils. Coach, your offense really clicking with some short fields, taking advantage of that. What did you like most about your offense in the first half?
I thought they did a good job just executing. Did a good job up front. Felt like we were solid getting our assignments, and they were, kind of overcompensating for our pass game early and just hit them with some inside runs, and thought we did a good job executing.
Yeah, Coach, on defense, you played a great half, except for right there at the end of the second quarter. Your guys were really aggressive getting after it.
Yeah, very pleased with how we played defensively there, and we started to sub a little bit there and give some guys some looks, and try to stay fresh for next week. But we'll come back out here with the ones and see what happens. But overall, pleased with the half.
Coach, thank you for the time. Best of luck in half
yes,
number
sir.
2.
Thank you, guys.
That's Drew Rice, head coach of the Unicoi County Blue Devils. His team on top 42-6. Coming up, the Powell Valley National Bank halftime report.
In East Tennessee, football is more than a game. It's our community. It's our pride.
And here at Johnny Brusco's, we're proud to be a part of the same team.
Whether it's after a big win or just dinner with friends, Johnny Brusco's is where we come together. So when you're hungry, make the call we always make.
Johnny Brusco's, we're on your team.
Johnny Brusco's, proud partner of ETSU football.
The field, the lights, the crowd. It's everything to them. But one missed stop can turn a celebration into silence. This isn't how any season is supposed to end. Always stop when the stop arm is out. 1 second can save a lifetime of pain.
You've worked hard to build your career, your reputation, and your life.
But one accusation, one moment, can put it all in jeopardy.
At Spivey King & Spivey, we defend professionals, business owners, and high-profile clients facing serious charges.
We protect more than your freedom, we protect your future.
Scan the QR code and add Spivey King & Spivey to your phone.
You'll have the peace of mind knowing that if the unthinkable happens, your defense team is just one tap away. Spivey King & Spivey.
Whether you're looking for a boat, motorcycle, camper, ATV, or personal watercraft, Eastman Credit Union has a loan to fit your needs. We offer 100% financing options and no payments for 60 days, so you can live your dream today. Hit the road or the waves in style with an RV and power sports loan from ECU. Start your adventure today. Eastman Credit Union.
Welcome to the Powell Valley National Bank halftime report.
Hi, I'm Casey Clifton with Powell Valley National Bank. We are proud to support the Isaiah 117 House, and here to tell us more is Brandy Martin.
Hi, I'm Brandy Martin, the expansion coordinator for the Isaiah 117 House, Wise, Scott, Lee counties in the city of Norton. We are excited to announce that we are bringing a new expansion of the Isaiah 117 House organization. The mission of the Isaiah 117 House is threefold: reduce trauma for children awaiting placement, lighten the load for caseworkers, and ease the transition for foster families. When children are removed from their home due to abuse and neglect, they are brought to the Department of Social Services to await placement with a foster family. This wait can be several hours to several days. They are often scared, lonely, and uncertain of what the future holds for them. Isaiah 117 House will provide a comforting home environment where children can await foster care placement. This home will ensure that they feel safe, and it will have a friendly and loving volunteer who will provide clean clothes, smiles, toys, and snuggly blankets. We would like to invite the entire community to get involved with the Isaiah 117 House and help change the way foster care begins for children in our area. You can visit the Isaiah 117 House website for more information and to sign up to become a volunteer, as well as like and share our Facebook page, Isaiah 117 House, Wise, Scott, Lee counties, and City of Norton.
And now let's take a listen to the Johnson County Band performing at halftime. That is the Johnson County Band you're listening to. We'll be back on the Powell Valley National Bank Halftime Report.
In East Tennessee, football is more than a game. It's our community. It's our pride.
And here at Johnny Brusco's, we're proud to be a part of the same team.
Whether it's after a big win or just dinner with friends, Johnny Brusco's is where we come together. So when you're hungry, make the call we always make. Johnny Brusco's, we're on your team.
Johnny Brusco's, proud partner of ETSU football.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop, online at eddiestrophies.com.
With Local 538 Union Hall and Training Center, learn a trade with no debt and get paid while training. Support the family with great pay and benefits. Secure your future. Local 538 is a partner to a better life while working and when you retire. With AI all around us, a skilled trade is more important than ever. The union invests $250 million a year in training and resources, so you learn with the best. Local 538, skilled, trained, union strong.
Hey, what's up, roomie? I got us some Jersey Mike subs.
Danny DeVito? Are you my freshman roommate?
And that doesn't matter. This is a Jersey Mike's commercial where the subs matter most. I mean, look how big that is. We can eat that for lunch and for dinner. Hey, we eat that. Hey, who let the rents in? You want a Jersey Mike's?
Introduce us to your new roommate.
Mom, it's Danny DeVito.
That's mine. Don't touch it. Where the subs matter most. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
From the first day of kindergarten to your senior year, we make sure every milestone is remembered. Your journey is our journey. Visit jhacompany.com to learn more.
You're watching the Powell Valley National Bank Halftime Report. Educator Spotlight is sponsored by UVA Wise.
And we're joined now by some administrators from both schools. We have Mark McLean, assistant principal with Johnson County, and Chris Bogart, the principal of Unicoi County. Mr. McLean, we'll start with you. Obviously, your football team is going to go to the playoffs no matter what happens tonight. But what else has been going on this school year at Johnson County?
So our golf and volleyball teams have recently ended their seasons in the district tournament. Looks like our football team's going to be going on the road next week. Maybe we can go down the road and pull a big upset. Basketball and boys and girls basketball is about to get started, so really excited about that. Really excited for tonight for our kids to get a chance to play on this stage on TV. It's really neat. I think Dr. Bogert would agree. You know, last year during this time, we were both communities, both schools were dealing with the aftermath of Hurricane Helene, and just to see the resiliency and the pride that both communities, both schools have put in to rebuild, help each other out. It's just really special to see. So thank you all for giving us this stage, this platform to showcase two great schools, two great communities, and go Longhorns.
Thank you, Mr. McLean. Well said. Mr. Bogert, obviously the football team, hopefully deep postseason run ahead here, but also you have some other athletes getting ready for the state tournament. Would you explain that, please?
Yeah, absolutely. We had 3 cross-country members who qualified for the state this past week in the sectional meet down in Knoxville. And McKinley Norris and Curtis Todd, our boy athletes that are going down, and then Braden Barisell, female athlete, be heading down. They ran incredible times, had some personal best in the sectional, and we're really excited. They've got to go all the way to Memphis for it. It's going to be a long ride down, but they're excited, and we're really excited for them. It's been a while since we've had multiple. We've had a couple years we've had one competitor go down. Excuse me. But it's been a while since we've had multiple competitors, and Coach Josh Marsh, that coaches cross country, does a fine job and got these athletes ready to go. So we're really excited for them.
I guess it's fitting that the cross-country runners have to go across the entire state of Tennessee to Memphis for the state. Gentlemen, thank you both for joining us. Again, thank you for being part of Friday Night Rivals. We appreciate it, and have a great rest of the school year.
Thank you for being here. Thank you.
Time now for a message from the Tennessee Army National Guard.
The Tennessee Army National Guard.
Tonight we were with Sergeant Chris Badley, and Sergeant Badley, you know, being a recruiter is really, you look at it as a privilege because there are so many things that you really get to help people do that is misunderstood.
Oh, absolutely. So what I love is that in this job we get to help the one individual accomplish their hopes and their dreams. And as a recruiter, we know all the features in the National Guard that can benefit and bless their lives. And so I enjoy doing that, whether it's health care for their family, whether it's education, just an extra income. We're here to help them out. And I love doing that. I consider it a privilege and honor.
And you've done it for, you know, several years now. We've been doing this relationship between the Guard and Friday Night Rivals for several years now. How has it changed over that period of time?
I think for me personally, it's seeing how my initial enlistments, those people that joined when I first became a recruiter, and what they're doing now with their life. And it's been so cool to see how their life has progressed, how they're getting an education. And it's been a blessing for me. It's an honor to observe that every day.
And you continue to help people's lives, bring them out of schools debt-free, providing this health insurance now for free. What other advantages are there that you could tell people?
If you want to travel, join the National Guard. We have opportunities to go all over the world and to serve your country, both home and abroad. And it's so cool to be able to do those kind of things.
The Unicoi County Band getting set up for their performance. We will watch, and hopefully they will get playing here before we have to take a commercial break.
This is my winning play.
A large pizza and 8 wings, the coach's combo.
Run it every time.
Johnny Brusco's, your game day headquarters.
Game day starts at Johnny Brusco's.
Hi, I'm Jeff Woodard, Vice President, Branch Manager with Powell Valley National Bank at the Pennington Gap office. We are proud to support many community organizations, including Toys for Tots. Over the years, PVB has teamed up with Toys for Tots to bring the joy of Christmas to children. With me today is Loretta C., LCO for Lee, Wise, Norton, and Scott County. Loretta, tell me a little bit about Toys for Tots.
Since 2018, Toys for Tots has served Lee, Wise, Norton, and Scott County, bringing the Christmas joy to those in need. By bringing a new unwrapped toy to any Powell Valley bank, you too can support our mission, making Christmas a little brighter to our area children. For more information, visit our Facebook page or toysfortots.org and find a local campaign in your area.
From the first day of kindergarten to your senior year, we make sure every milestone is remembered. Your journey is our journey. Visit jhacompany.com to learn more.
Around here, home means everything.
That's why for 26 years, our family here at Window World of the Tri-Cities has been helping families like yours make their home better.
From energy efficient windows, doors, roofing, siding, gutters, and more. We install it all, and we do it with care.
Because we're not just your local Window World, we're your neighbors.
And we'd love to help you with your next project. Visit us today for quality that will last for generations to come.
You're watching the Powell Valley National Bank Halftime Report.
The Unicoi County Band now playing. We will let you listen. Time now for some first half highlights. Unicoi County off to a really good start. Avery Hatcher with a 26-yard punt return. And then on the first play, Blaze Rice goes 24 yards for the touchdown. That was the first of many for Johnson County to give up because they fumbled here. Then Unicoi County comes right back. This time Colby Jones finds Avery Hatcher for the touchdown. That made it 14-0. Blaze Rice breaks off a long one here to make it 21-0. We are still in the first quarter. Then another turnover forced by Unicoi County leads to another touchdown. This one, Jones to Hatcher, part two. Coaches 28-0 after the first quarter.
Yeah, they just kept on piling on the points. Every time they got the football, they go down and score. It's one guy catching, another guy catching it, and getting into the end zone.
That was Simmons with the touchdown. Then they gave it to the lineman, Dylan Sifford. That made it 42-0. Johnson County did then go on a 5-minute drive. At the end of the half, they did punch it in with a Jack Chilog touchdown to make it 42-6. And now it's time for Kristen Kwan's favorite segment, the Johnny Brusco's Pizza Break.
This Pizza Break is sponsored by Johnny Brusco's Pizza, your neighborhood pizzeria.
Game day's all about having the right plan. This is my winning formation.
And here's how you run it. 1 large pizza and 8 wings for $24.99. We call it the Coach's Combo.
Trust me, this is a play you run every time.
Johnny Brusco's, your game day headquarters.
And go Bucks.
Game day starts at Johnny Brusco's.
Thanks for watching the Powell Valley National Bank Halftime Report.
Friday nights are made for moments like these. Every parent's dream is to see their child play under the lights. But one reckless choice can take it all away. Always stop when the stop arm is out. Don't be the reason they miss their moment. Stop means stop.
those that know how to do repairs, the fixes are relatively easy. A new roof, sturdying up a floor, windows sealed so that weather doesn't come in. But the long-term effects of that are stability and just a peace of mind that you really can't put a price tag on. At the end of the day, this kind of work is not just about construction. It's about relationships formed. ASP provides a place where faith meets action, neighbors serve neighbors, and homes are made warmer, safer, and drier.
Around here, it's all or nothing. That's why your Toyota dealer has more all-wheel drive choices than anyone else, like the best-selling Toyota Camry or the stylishly advanced new Corolla. Now get 4.75 APR financing on a new 25 Corolla or Camry while supplies last, or lease a new 26 Corolla for $209 a month or a Camry for just $279 a month with 2 years no-cost maintenance included. Get all you need at your Toyota dealer now. Toyota, let's go places.
Brought to you by Food City. It's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. I'm your host, Josh Heupel. Jim asks, Coach Heupel, got any tailgating tips? Boy, do I. Jim, did you know Food City's gourmet burgers are handmade in-store by a certified butcher? Saturday is almost here. Are you game day ready? This has been Ask Coach Heupel. With me, Coach Heupel.
The Unicoi County Band wrapping up. We'll listen to the rest of their performance here. We're going to clean up here some first half stats for you, and you really would think there'd be more yardage for Unicoi County considering they scored 42 points, but they had a lot of short fields.
Yeah, they took advantage of those fumbles there in the first quarter. You know, when you start from the 30-yard line, 33-yard line, inside the 40, you put points on the board quick. The time of possession, I mean, Johnson County dominated that, but they didn't score but one touchdown. But you look at the yards they got, the first downs, 5 first downs, and you've got 42 points on the board. That tells you how fast they scored. So, yeah, they can put points on the scoreboard in a hurry. Whether it's running, whether it's passing, they can do both. Johnson County's got to come out here in the second half and establish their defense and slow down Unicoi County's offense.
Time now for a message from the UA Local 538.
Local 538. Skilled, trained, union strong.
There's over 300 locals in the U.S. and Canada, all 50 states, all 12 provinces, and they're out there if you want to go to work, if they don't have anything here at the house. Plus, on the training side, it was HVAC, plumbing, welding, pipe fitting, instrumentation. We're combined local, combination local. Plus, it's all during your lifetime. I mean, I could sit back in here now and sit in on classes, you know, on new stuff coming in, but I don't want to take up anybody's space. And another thing that come out of this, there's no debt. No debt. And we don't use any local, state, or taxpayer or federal taxpayer monies. It's all paid for by signatory contractors and our membership in the UA. The UA spends $250 million a year on training.
What's the continued message that Randy would like to share with folks?
That we're here, whether you have any kind of experience or whether you don't have any kind of experience. If you're looking for a trade, you're looking for a career, then come see us. We can't help everybody, but it is for several that want to try to do something with their life and better their life and better their family's life.
Local 538. Skilled, trained, union strong.
Hey, we want to thank UA Local 538 for being our presenting sponsor for 2025 Friday Night Rivals. Glad to have them on board for the first time in 2025.
This place has a heartbeat of its own.
The vibe that you get when you walk into the student center, you just get a vibe that you're here at home.
It's given me opportunities that I never thought I'd have. Everyone here knows everyone. That atmosphere is infectious.
The relationships that I've built here have been phenomenal, and I know that they'll last beyond here at Wise.
It's a magic little place in the mountains.
The best Thursday night lights and Friday night rivals highlights from across the country.
He's going to heave it deep right down the middle of the field and going up to get the football. Did he come down with the football?
Yes,
he did.
Sir.
What a catch right there from Kaleem Taylor.
Allen Moore with pressure on the backside and swoop. That ball's on the ground and picked up. This is going to be a scoop and score. Jaden Millhouse to the house. Outlaw Costa.
Downfield, intercepted. It's going to be picked off by Holmes. Here he comes to the near side, and Holmes trying to pick up blocks. Cuts it back the other way. Holmes still on his feet. Holmes, will it be a pick six? Yes, it will. Fade to the end zone, trying to make the one-handed catch. Tremendous effort over there by Isaiah Ivey. Call it a touchdown.
That was
4th and 10. Chase out of the pocket. Launches it down the field. And it is caught. It's a touchdown.
Oh, my goodness.
What in the world?
Playmaking ability from Fort.
Peachy to the end zone. Touchdown.
Oh, my goodness.
The final play of the game. What a moment.
Got your way. QB sneak wins the game. That's a fitting end of the season, don't you think?
All of the emotions.
And we want to thank Kia of Johnson City for sponsoring our Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and the stream on our website, WCYB.com. Kia of Johnson City has sponsored that all season long. And we're back here at the start of the third quarter, 42-6, Unicoi County on top of Johnson County. The Blue Devils will receive the second half kickoff.
We'll see if Johnson County wants to kick it deep here. Last time it was just a little short kick. Looks like Unicoi County's ready for it again. A little short kick here.
Now, what's on the line tonight? If Unicoi County wins, and if they don't win at this point, it'd be the upset of the year. They get a home playoff game next week. If Johnson County were to somehow pull off a miraculous upset, they would also need Pigeon Forge to lose tonight in order to get a home playoff game. More than likely, though, it looks like Unicoi County will be at home next week in round one of the playoffs, and Johnson County will be hitting the road. They are going to try an onside kick, and it is up, and they got it. Johnson County recovers the onside kick, so that's step number one you need for something crazy to happen.
Exactly. You can see the ball had a lot of spin on it, went over there and bounced off Peterson right there at the front after it crossed 10 yards. Looked like it went about 13 yards. And Johnson County was down there to pounce on the football. So starting off the second half, that's what they needed. Just totally opposite there in the first quarter, fumbling the ball. They get the break this time. We'll see if they can take advantage of it. You can see right here, spinning sideways, bounces off. To get on it. Great recovery there, but Johnson County, they're ready to go.
Longhorns from the Unicoi County 47-yard line, first down, ball's out. Oh, my goodness. Looks like they may have fallen on it. And they're going to say second down, so what a disaster that would have been for Johnson County. They would have fumbled on the first play after recovering the onside kick.
Yeah, Grindstaff, he's been holding on the ball in the first half, and he's been getting some yardage. You can see right here, he gets upfield right here, and the ball stripped out right there by number 61 there.
Sitford, he scored a touchdown. Now he's going to try and cause a fumble here. He's doing it all.
Yeah, Sitford's playing down the defensive line position.
Up the middle, over the middle, it's incomplete. That play, once again, Johnson looking for Jones, and he had him.
Yeah, Jones right down on that little seam pass. It's been successful tonight. The two times they missed it, it was just they overthrew the pass once in the first quarter, and here he just dropped the ball. He would love to have that one back.
And for the Unicoi County defense, as great as they've been, if there's one thing that they would be working on next week is covering that route there.
I can't see leaving that tight end open going down the middle of the field. And where the linebackers are stunting, that puts pressure on the safety to read that.
3rd and 4, it's going to be a run. That's enough for the first down and a lot more right there. Grindstaff with a great run inside the Toyota red zone. That's a Window World first down as well. All first downs in the third quarter brought to you by Window World.
Yeah, Grindstaff's giving life to Johnson County right here. You can see he cuts outside, comes off a block, then cuts upfield and is running hard. Switches the ball, tucks it away, and holds on tight. So another first down for Johnson County.
Longhorns on the move here. We do have a running clock to start the second half since it's more than a 30-point margin. Grindstaff gets nothing there.
Yeah, it stacked up there. Looked like it came from the outside over on that left-hand side. We got a player down. And, it's a cramp here coming from the outside. That time was the end. I believe that was Simmons, 58. We had a linebacker out there as well.
We'll take a timeout as they attend to the injured player for Unicoi County.
This time of year, it's all or nothing. And your Toyota dealers have all you need to pull you through the rain, snow, and mud that's headed our way. Now, during Toyota Truck Month, they've got more all-wheel drive choices, like the legendary 4Runner, the world-renowned Land Cruiser, the trail-dominating Tacoma, or this powerful new 25 Tundra with $3,000 customer cash or 1.75 APR financing. Or lease this Tundra for just $409 a month. Now, during Toyota Truck Month. Toyota, let's go places.
Local 538 Union Hall and Training Center in Johnson City is the trusted union for skilled plumbers, pipe fitters, HVAC service technicians, and skilled workers. Local 538 provides top-tier training, certifications, and safety standards, ensuring our members are job-ready and debt-free from that education. Contractors get a reliable workforce that gets the job done right the first time. We're building our country with pride and professionalism. Local 538, skilled, trained, union strong.
And it appeared to be just a cramp there for David Thompson for Unicoi County. So good to see that. Hopefully he'll be back in the ball game shortly.
He's listed at safety. He was coming hard from the outside that time. And looking at the stats here, he's got 52 tackles on the year. And that was an example of how hard he gets in the backfield when he gets a chance to come.
Johnson's pass almost intercepted. It probably should have been. And lucky for them, it wasn't. That was dropped on the play by Isaac Kite. He's the kicker as well, also getting some play on defense.
Yeah, Kite, he was just sitting out there in his own coverage, and the ball's thrown, and he just, it's like, this is a surprise. It's coming to me. It's like, whoa.
Hit him in the face mask.
Yeah, you could say that that was a pretty good pass, but it was to the wrong receiver. But that's one of the passes as a quarterback you won't drop.
You don't mind that incompletion?
Don't mind that incompletion. I think he caught him totally by surprise that time.
3rd and 10 for Johnson County from the 18-yard line. Get some movement here before the play.
Yeah, it looks like he messed up on the start count. The guys on the outside had it on first down, and everybody else is saying, no, let's wait.
Prior to snap, false start, offense, 5-yard penalty, replay 3rd down.
I don't want to jinx it, but I guess I'm going to by saying I think this has been the least penalized game we've had all season long so far.
Oh, I can't believe you said that. But it is, yeah, without a doubt. And that goes to coaching, I think, and discipline on the players' part. That's the first offsides tonight, and we've seen a lot of them this year, and you would hope that would be the case every game.
So 3rd and 15 now for Johnson County after the penalty. Johnson looking across the middle, throws it up. That one is caught by Chilog. How did he catch that one with 3 guys around him?
A unbelievable catch. He goes up and grabs it, pulls it down with both hands. He's down there about the 10-yard line. Just an excellent catch. You can watch the quarterback throw the ball. It's going to be who's going to come down with it, and he's got it. Hold on tight.
I think he used his legs there to help him catch that one. Now, it's not a first down. He is a yard short, so it's 4th and 1. But an incredible play there by Jack Chilog to hang on to that one.
Yeah, he's played great offensive and defensive, and the Scholar Athlete of the Week. So, yeah, fine young man.
Blue Devils are going to hand it off here. They got the first down inside the 5. That goes to Grindstaff, so it's 1st and goal for Johnson County.
Sort of like you're talking about jinxing about the flags, Jinx and Grindstaff, seems like every time he gets the ball, he's able to get away from people and get upfield and get positive yardage. And once again, right here, you can see he just a little hesitation move, gets on upfield enough for the first down. So Johnson County, the Longhorns are in good shape right here.
1st and goal from the 5. Grindstaff breaks one tackle, cuts it inside. Grindstaff reaches out, and he's in for the touchdown. What a run there by Colton Grindstaff. He was hit at the 5 and broke tackles and dragged defenders to the end zone.
Yeah, it looked to me like he was hit in the backfield that time over here on this right-hand side. Maybe a linebacker's coming up stunned, got a hold of him there. Down lineman, he just keeps them legs a-churning. Shoulder pads north and south, gets into the end zone, touchdown.
Heck of a play there by the senior Colton Grindstaff.
The second effort, unbelievable.
Johnson County will go for 2 once again. They did not get it on their first touchdown. And this is going to be a direct snap and a run by Johnson, and he is going to be, haven't seen a signal yet. They say good, and then I saw hands go up. I saw one. I believe that was a successful conversion. Here's the touchdown again by Grindstaff. Broke a tackle at the 7-yard line and then carried a defender in. I believe that point, the 2-point conversion was good, so it's 42-14. You're watching Friday Night Rivals.
Around here, home means everything.
That's why for 26 years, our family here at Window World of the Tri-Cities has been helping families like yours make their home better.
From energy-efficient windows, doors, roofing, siding, gutters, and more. We install it all, and we do it with care.
Because we're not just your local Window World, we're your neighbors.
And we'd love to help you with your next project. Visit us today for quality that will last for generations to come.
At Powell Valley National Bank, we know life doesn't stop on weekends or holidays, and neither should your banking support. That's why our Help Center is here for you. Open Saturdays from 9 to 5 and Sundays from 1 to 5. We are even open on bank holidays.
Need help with account questions, online banking, or debit cards? Our dedicated team is just a phone call away.
Call us anytime during Help Center hours at 833-419-0338.
Powell Valley National Bank, here to help when you need it most.
Your Mountain Area Ford dealers are proud to recognize our News 5 Sports Scholar Athletes of the Week.
Each week, News 5 and your Mountain Area Ford dealers will honor one student athlete from each of the schools playing on Friday Night Rivals for their accomplishments on and off the field. From Johnson County, we recognize Jack Chilog. Jack is a first-team all-region selection in football. He also plays basketball and tennis for the Longhorns. He has a 3.6 GPA and volunteers at the local senior center. From Unicoi County, we honor Jackson Simmons. Jackson is an all-state basketball player for the Blue Devils. He has a 4.4 GPA and put in more than 70 hours of volunteer work for Helene Recovery.
All Scholar athletes have the opportunity to compete for a $5,000 scholarship to be awarded at the end of the season.
It was a successful 2-point conversion for Johnson County, so it's 42-14. That will stop the running clock for the time being. It's 30 points. If it's less than 30 points, it goes back to regular rules for the clock when it starts, when it stops. The Longhorns recovered an onside kick to start the half, and have to figure they're going to do it again here. See if the Lightning can strike twice here in Irwin. They're going to go left again. This time it is recovered by the Blue Devils. Yeah, this is Brock Peterson who made that recovery. Coming up in the fourth quarter, we'll have our Toyota drive of the game. There's been, I believe, 8 touchdown drives in this game so far, so a lot for our crew to pick from tonight. We'll see which one they pick coming up in the fourth quarter in the Toyota drive of the game. So Unicoi County will run their first play in a long time. Remember, Johnson County went on a 5+ minute drive to end the first half. Then they had a drive that went about 6 minutes to start the second half. So it's been a long time since Unicoi County's offense has been on the field.
And they spread things out on the wide side of the field right here on offense.
Colby Jones threw 3 touchdown passes in the first half for the Blue Devils. He comes out firing here on first down. This one is complete for a small gain on the play. That one is caught by Brooks Bennett.
Yeah, Bennett just looked like he did a little out route there. Johnson County did a good job with the pressure that time, got upfield, and Jones had to get rid of it. So he dumps it off out in the flats. So he picks up 4 yards, so brings up second down, and they look like they just flip-flopped the formation, Casey.
That was Bennett's first catch of the game. He is one of those many juniors on this team. And they're going to do that second time they've done this play. Blaze Rice, delayed draw, breaks the tackle. Blaze Rice down the sidelines. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. But that play has worked well both times they've run it.
Yeah, just a really good run by Blaze Rice. He just read his blocking, made the right move in the backfield, got away from pressure at the defensive end, was able to get outside, turn it up the sideline for a big gain right here.
Blue Devils going fast here. They're back to the ball. They snap it, and it's going to be no. Jack Chelog wins that one-on-one battle against Blaze Rice, keeps him out of the end zone.
Yeah, just a big hit there. A little size difference that time. 200 pounds coming up there, putting it on the halfback near the goal line.
Chelog is a heck of a player, linebacker. He could play on a lot of teams, not just 3A level around here.
Exactly. He's that type of player. Great sense for the football. Excellent size. Lays a hit when he gets there.
Second and goal. They spread it out now. 4 receivers, 1 in motion. Jones is going to throw it here. He looks out. That one is going to be incomplete. So Johnson County gives up a big play. Then they force that incompletion to Cade Peterson. Now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal.
Yeah, Wilson did a really good job. That saved the touchdown that time. Staying over there, they were in zone coverage, and the cornerback just sat out on the outside. And the receiver, his route was calling to run a flat pass that time. And Jones put it on the money, but Wilson was right there to deflect it, break it up. No touchdown.
3rd and goal from the 1. They went hurry up after the big play, and Blaze Rice could not get in from the 5. And then they throw an incomplete pass on 2nd and goal. We'll see if they go back to Rice here on 3rd and goal. And they're going to give it to him off the right side. Blaze Rice, the trifecta, his 3rd touchdown of the game, makes it 48-14.
Yeah, they had extra blockers over there on the right-hand side, and Rice made a really good move there in the backfield, playing that right foot, cutting straight up field, getting to the end zone for 6 more points. Excellent blocking out the offensive line and the backs that time over there. Great seal on that right-hand side by Buck Cannon, big right tackle there, weighs 250 pounds. He did his job that time.
Blue Devils look like they're 1 player short here. You see Kite looking over to the sideline, so Simmons is going to run out. There's still 10 seconds on the play clock, so plenty of time.
Yeah, that's a smart play. Wait, and if you do get a
extra point is blocked.
Jumping up back there and just over the line of scrimmage, the ball didn't get up in the air like it should have.
We'll take a timeout. It's 48-14. Unicoi County with the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
This place has a heartbeat of its own.
The vibe that you get when you walk into the student center, you just get a vibe that you're here at home.
It's given me opportunities that I never thought I'd have. Everyone here knows everyone. That atmosphere is infectious.
The relationships that I've built here have been phenomenal, and I know that they'll last beyond here at Wise.
It's a magic little place in the mountains.
We understand an upside-down world, but they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Who do you think is going to fix all this? We will, because our future is the future. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny.
Welcome back to Gentry Stadium in Irwin, Tennessee. Unicoi County scores that go up by 34 points here as we have 4 minutes, 22 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And now since Unicoi County scored to go back up above more than 30 points, we will have a running clock once they kick off here. Blue Devils have waited a long time to run a play on offense, and they converted quickly. This return by Johnson County is going to look like it had a little room to go there. Eli Tester slipped at the 35.
Yeah, Tester had some run room there, just couldn't get his feet underneath him.
And he's just like, yeah, I'm mad at myself for falling down. I could have got big yardage that time.
Johnson County has found something here. The last 2 times they had the ball, they've scored touchdowns. The problem was they were down 42-0 before that happened, but they found something here.
Yeah, and they used up a lot of clock of doing it, but you got to hand it to Johnson County. They're not giving up. They're in the ball game. They're in a fight. They're battling. Says a lot about their team.
They made a change at quarterback. Aaron Johnson, the sophomore, replaced Jonathan Lisi, and he's led them on 2 touchdown drives. Johnson looking right, throws back to the left, overshoots. We got a flag. There it is.
Yeah, it looks to me like they might have been a little...
Another flag comes in after the play. You wonder if that might be unsportsmanlike conduct.
Not for sure what happened there, but I believe they might have had Cade Peterson there for a hold. And I'm not for sure what happened with the unsportsmanlike.
Might be a 30-yard penalty here.
Pass interference, defense number 7. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct number 24 of the defense. Both those penalties will be enforced. First down.
Yeah, I'm sure the Coach Rice is not happy on the sideline with that unsportsmanlike.
So the pass interference goes against Cade Peterson, then the unsportsmanlike conduct goes against Alex Lanningham.
Yeah, you see Lanningham coming in the picture there. He said something. The official didn't like what he said, and he got 15 more yards out of it. Johnson County's on the move now, down to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, 30-yard penalty. Wow. Right there with those 2 penalties both being enforced. Zach, they go from 135 to the other 35. Johnson looking deep. This one's going to be intercepted by Brooks Bennett.
Yeah, Bennett, he's just sitting back there waiting on that ball. He was with him man-to-man, running with him step for step, and Bennett it was underthrown. He broke on the ball, came away with a big pick that time. So that stops Johnson County's drive.
Yeah, the first mistake that Johnson has made since coming in at quarterback, throws the interception there to Bennett, so Unicoi County has the ball back with a 34-point lead.
Yeah, you can see right here, he's backs up, and then he breaks up on the ball. Yeah. Great. And Wilson did a good job of making a tackle right there. He could up big yards coming down that left sideline.
Unicoi County will start this drive at their own 22-yard line. A big hit there. That was not Blaze Rice. I believe that was David Thompson on the carry. You wonder if Blaze Rice might be done for the night.
Yeah, the defensive end coming up there that time looked like on the outside, or a linebacker scraping across the top, made the stop right there at the line of scrimmage.
Coming up, we'll have the NHTSA school bus stop of the game. That'll be in the 4th quarter. Remember, the law in every state requires drivers to always stop for a school bus when the stop arm is out and the red lights are flashing here. Final minute of the 3rd quarter. Colby Jones going to throw it here. He's going deep down the left-hand side, looking for Lanningham. No, it comes out. Oh, I thought he had it, but it came out, I think, when he was headed to the ground. He can't believe it.
Yeah, he made a great play on the football, went up, pulled it down, and it just got away from him. You can see right here, Jones had great protection again, coming right down, got it. Oh, and his elbow hit the ground and popped out. He just couldn't hang on to it. Great pass there, put it on the outside away from the defenders.
That was a great throw. That will also be the last play of the 3rd quarter here. We're under 5 seconds, so after 3, it's 48-14. Unicoi County 12 minutes away from a home playoff game next week.
This place has a heartbeat of its own.
The vibe that you get when you walk into the student center, you just get a vibe that you're here at home.
It's given me opportunities that I never thought I'd have. Everyone here knows everyone. That atmosphere is infectious.
The relationships that I've built here have been phenomenal, and I know that they'll last beyond here at Wise.
It's a magic little place in the mountains.
This time of year, it's all or nothing. And your Toyota dealer has all you need to pull you through the rain, snow, and mud that's headed our way, including more all-wheel drive choices. like the family favorite Toyota Highlander or the bigger, more powerful Grand Highlander. Both are built right here in the USA. Now, get a new 25 Highlander or Grand Highlander with 4.75 APR financing. Get all you need at your Toyota dealer now. Toyota, let's go places.
Local 538 Union Hall and Training Center in Johnson City is the trusted union for skilled plumbers, pipe fitters, HVAC service technicians, and skilled workers. Local 538 provides top-tier training, certifications, and safety standards, ensuring our members are job-ready and debt-free from that education. Contractors get a reliable workforce that gets the job done right the first time. We're building our country with pride and professionalism. Local 538, skilled, trained, union strong.
Around here, home means everything.
That's why for 26 years, our family here at Window World of the Tri-Cities has been helping families like yours make their home better.
From energy-efficient windows, doors, roofing, siding, gutters, and more. We install it all, and we do it with care.
Because we're not just your local Window World, we're your neighbors.
And we'd love to help you with your next project. Visit us today for quality that will last for generations to come.
Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by Local 538 Union Hall and Training Center.
Welcome back to the final 12 minutes of the season on Friday Night Rivals. Coach said that during the break, and it really was depressing because we think this is it. That last quarter, we started all the way back August 22nd in Johnson City. We had a 90-minute lightning delay. We're thinking, oh my gosh, this is going to be a season to remember. And we've had unbelievable, not a single raindrop all 10 weeks.
Oh, we've really been fortunate. We've been blessed in that. And, being here at Unicoi County tonight, seeing a team getting ready for the playoffs, getting a home field game next week, people's got to be excited.
Jones, the hatcher on the first play of quarter number 4. Certainly now I want to give a big shout out to our crew tonight, especially those that are out in the elements because it is cold, it is windy up on the lift here. Yes, all you guys deserve a shout out that are out there tonight because it is cold out there tonight. So major props to the people braving the elements tonight.
Hey, it might be cold out there, but those camera guys, they're doing the same thing they've done all year. Excellent work, great shots, zooming in at the right time, catching the play in action. Our hats off to the camera crew.
Okay, it's 4th and 6. Unicoi County's lined up like they're going for it, but you have to think maybe that they would punt this one away here. They're going to call a timeout. Coach Rice talk it over. So we'll take a timeout while they think about what they want to do here on 4th down.
Financial literacy is sponsored by Blackburn Childers and Stegall.
I'm Sarah Presnell, a tax partner with Blackburn Childers and Stegall. On July 4th, 2025, the One Big Beautiful Bill was placed into law by President Trump. And as a result of this bill, there are several aspects of the bill that we would like to discuss and that will affect you as viewers and as taxpayers. And one of the main aspects and benefits of this is the permanent reduction in the tax brackets. There's now an increase in your child tax credit to $2,200 per child in the house under 17 years of age. You can now deduct car loan interest as a deduction on your tax return. In addition, there is a deduction available for overtime wages and for tips. It'll benefit a lot of people in our area, and BCS would love to be able to help you answer any questions you have related to this bill. These are just very small aspects of a huge bill.
This is the School Bus Stop of the Game, presented by NHTSA. Always remember to stop when the school bus arm is out.
What is our stop of the game, you ask? How about Doug Mathis with the big tackle there on Jonathan Lisi? That is your NHTSA stop of the game.
This is the School Bus Stop of the Game, presented by NHTSA. Always remember to stop when the school bus arm is out.
Unicoi County, after that timeout, looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th and 6 from their own 27-yard line.
No safety in the middle of the field. Let's walk for Hatcher.
Jones across the middle. Coach, you called it. It's Lanningham breaks the tackle. Lanningham is out across the 50 into Johnson County territory for a 4th and 6 conversion.
Yeah, just a great route there.
And once again, Jones just standing in the pocket and having time to throw the football. You can see him just squares in over there on that left-hand side, catches it, got the first down, gets on upfield, holds on to the ball tight. So, yeah, luckily that they was able to pull him down when they did, or he could have had a lot more yardage out of that. I think it was Cobb, number 44, that made the tackle that time.
All first downs in the fourth quarter brought to you by Spivey King and Spivey. So 1st and 10 minutes left in this one here. Thompson in at running back, replacing Blaze Rice.
Yeah, Thompson hit it up hard in there that time. Looks like Johnson County did a good job there at the line of scrimmage, but all of a sudden you look around and he's gained 5 yards. Yeah, just hard running.
The Longhorns now that they know that they will be heading on the road next week for round 1. The playoffs as the 4th seed out of Region 1 3A. And when I talked with Coach Rice earlier in the week, Region 2, he said, you don't know 1 through 5. The teams were all jumbled up. So he's like, I have no idea who we're going to be playing next week, whether we are the 2 or the 3 seed. But he knows he'll have a team coming up here to Unicoi County. And that's going to be Thompson breaking through for the touchdown. That one goes 40 yards, 54 points for the Blue Devils tonight.
Yeah, just really good blocking at the line of scrimmage. And once Thompson got through the line, you could see right here, watch this little cut right here, bam, and just gets by him and turns on the Jets, gets into the end zone for 6 more points.
Thompson makes it 54-14 on the 40-yard touchdown run.
You know that, you're looking at him coming off the field there with that big Devils across his chest there. I don't know if that's appropriate for Halloween or not, but the Blue Devils are putting some points on the board.
They are. Kite, his last extra point was blocked, but he was perfect prior to that. This one is good. It's 55-14. All Blue Devils as they're going to end the regular season with a big win on Friday Night Rivals.
For over 60 years, Blackburn Childers and Stegall has been more than an accounting firm. We've partnered with families and businesses throughout our region to serve as a cornerstone of support. Today, we deliver the capabilities of a large firm, paired with a personalized service only a locally owned business can offer. Our team of professionals will soon be united under one roof at our new location in Gray, while continuing to serve you from our offices in Greenville and Boone. Blackburn Childers and Stegall, trusted for generations, committed to your success.
You've worked hard to build your career, your reputation, and your life.
But one accusation, one moment, can put it all in jeopardy.
At Spivey King and Spivey, we defend professionals, business owners, and high-profile clients facing serious charges.
We protect more than your freedom, we protect your future.
Scan the QR code and add Spivey King and Spivey to your phone.
You'll have the peace of mind knowing that if the unthinkable happens, your defense team is just one tap away. Spivey King and Spivey.
Tonight's School Spotlight is brought to you by your local Toyota dealer.
In a normal day, I am the assistant to the person at our central office who handles transportation, facilities, custodial maintenance. We also do homeschool, and we coordinate all the substitutes too. In addition to that, my supervisor now is our head coach, Drew Rice. So a part of my week on Fridays especially is trying to keep Fridays smooth and stress-free. I do love the kids, and a lot of people, when I used to work here full-time, and then once I made the move to central office, it is true that kind of every step you make, you get a little further away from the kids. So I try to stay pretty involved here, and it really, I love still having that connection with them. Teaching, helping, yes, those are. There's so much that our teachers here have to deal with and put up with. There's no way that anybody does that without having a calling and call to do it. I don't know what might be next. Definitely there will be something, I feel like. But, I haven't planned any of these jobs. So who knows what I will stumble into next.
Welcome back. It's really interesting there, Coach Rice. I didn't realize that he told me 2 years ago he started working for central office in charge of transportation. So I'm like, so you get to decide whether school's in or out. He goes, whoa. He's like, no. He's like, it's my recommendation. He's like, the director of schools, it's his decision, but he's like, I can recommend it, but he has to go out, check the routes, the roads, decide if he thinks it's safe for buses and whatnot to be out there. But yeah, he said it's made that move a couple years ago. So I don't know too many high school football coaches that also do that as well.
I know of one, Coach Rice here in Unicoi County. Yeah, that's a big job, especially coming up here in the winter months, back roads, icy.
And you look at the playoffs now for them. Again, their 2 losses this year were to Happy Valley, who went 10-0. They won last night. The region won 2A title, and then Gatlinburg-Pittman won tonight against Chucky Doak. So they went 10-0. So they lost to 2 teams that both went undefeated by a combined 4 points. They lost by 1 point to GP, 3 points to Happy Valley. Little pop pass here for Johnston County. And really, the one thing that everybody in 3A has to be excited about is, remember, there's no more Alcoa. They moved up to 4A. So I asked Coach Rice, does that kind of feel like you have a real chance now? And he's like, it does make a big difference, because without Alcoa, you have to feel like everyone has a chance.
Yeah, when Alcoa's here, it's like all roads stop in Alcoa. That's it. And then Alcoa moves on. But, yeah, it's got to be a little sigh of relief. And you got games that you can win in the playoffs. You can move on closer to that state championship.
Johnston on second down, incomplete, because, that's what I was talking to him. I said, let's face it, no matter how good your team was, you kind of knew your season was going to end in the 3rd round of the playoffs, best case scenario. That was as far as you were going, because that's when you were going to play Alcoa. But now they're out. So, he said there's some really good teams. They redid the playoffs this year in Tennessee, so you're going to be playing teams from different parts of the state earlier than you would have in the past. So it's, he said there are some really good teams still, but without Alcoa, he's like, it kind of gives everybody more of a fighting chance in 3A.
Yeah, they did that in Virginia a few years back, and they kept it there for a 2-year cycle, and after that, it was over with. And Grindstaff just made a great run over that right-hand side, picked up a first down, so Johnston County's got a first down. I think they might see the same thing here in Tennessee. Yeah, you're not playing those same teams that you would be playing in the playoffs. Somebody's going to be traveling a long ways to the other side of the state, and they're traveling this way. And it just, there's no rivalries there, so lots of times you don't have the people to show up for those games.
Yeah, Coach Rice said, one scenario, obviously, they're going to be the 2 seed. So if they win their first playoff game, there's a real good possibility that they might be heading to the Chattanooga area for the 2nd round. And you can have some of those 6A schools, a Science Hill, they could be going to Murfreesboro for a 2nd round playoff game with the win. Now, most of the coaches I talk to do not like this, but there are a few that do like it. So it's kind of a mixed bag.
Yeah, you get to see different people, but the bad part about it, you've got to make a long road trip for a lot of people. If you're the number 1 seed, you get to stay at home.
Yes, sir. 2nd and 6, that one is caught.
Yeah, and another first down there. Looks like the tight end just pulled up in the middle of the field. And, you get to play different people, but those road trips are, I think within 2 years, you might see a change in Tennessee. They decided to change back in Virginia for that reason.
And Tennessee, they alternate every other year who is at home based on which region, when they're both top seeds. And this year it is Region 1 up our way. So all the teams that finish first in Region 1, they will be at home throughout the playoffs if they keep winning. This pass on first down is incomplete. So you look at the teams like Happy Valley, they're going to be at home if they keep winning all the way through. Greenville, who won last night, won against Elizabethton. They will be at home all through the playoffs. And Greenville, someone they're going to have to deal with Alcoa since they moved up to 4A. So the Green Devils probably will see Alcoa, you figure, at some point.
Yes.
That'll be a heck of a game, won't it?
It will be a heck of a football game.
If we get it.
Yeah, 2 outstanding programs, and I think there's a good possibility that will happen.
2nd and 10 here. This run by Grindstaff for a couple of yards. Happy Valley, they're the only team in Northeast Tennessee that had a perfect 10-0 regular season. So big congratulations to Happy Valley. I think it was the first time since the mid to late 90s that they had an undefeated regular season. A lot of teams, Greenville had 1 loss. Dobbins-Bennett, depending on what happened tonight against Science Hill, they had 1 loss in the regular season. third down pass is going to be complete. So set up fourth down for Johnson County with under 4.5 minutes left. We're going to get a timeout here, it looks like, by Johnson County. So while we have that, we'll check out our Toyota drive of the game. We'll go back to the first half. Blaze Rice on that kind of delayed draw, and then Colby Jones is going to fire it outside the Lanningham. That gets him inside the red zone. Then Jones with the little rollout. Your play coach finds Simmons for the touchdown.
Yeah, Simmons, it was the H-back that time, just came behind the line of scrimmage. Everybody's going over there on that right-hand side out in the flats. Jones dumps off the pass. He gets upfield, gets it in the end zone for 6.
That was your Toyota drive of the game. Again, Johnson County called that timeout here before 4th and 5 with 4:19 left in the ball game.
You know, Unicoi County had great coverage here, 2 or 3 plays there. They was able to dump it off to Wilson out there. And so it's a 4th down and manageable here with 5 yards to go. This is really the play of the game as far as Johnson County is concerned. They've got to get this first down if they want to try to put some more points on the board.
With that new playoff format, Coach Rice said that's what made that Gatlinburg-Pittman loss even more painful, because if they would have won that game, Unicoi County would be the one they would be getting ready to play at home throughout the playoffs. But now, because they lost that game, they're going to have to go on the road in round 2, provided they win in round 1. 4th and 5 across the middle. It's worked all night. Why not go back to this time? It's Chilog breaks the tackle in for the touchdown for Johnson County. That's a 31-yard touchdown from Johnson to Chilog.
Yeah, and when we watch it again here, I think he ended up breaking 2 tackles right there after he caught the ball in the middle of the field. Just really outstanding play on his part. See right here, he catches the ball. 1 tackle, 2 tackles, sidesteps into the end zone. Great play.
Jack Chilog certainly having a great game. They're going to go for 2 here once again. It's 55-20. It's going to be a designed run, and it's going to be in for the 2-point conversion. So it's 55-22. We'll take a timeout on Friday Night Rivals.
Around here, home means everything.
That's why for 26 years, our family here at Window World of the Tri-Cities has been helping families like yours make their home better.
From energy-efficient windows, doors, roofing, siding, gutters, and more. We install it all, and we do it with care.
Because we're not just your local Window World, we're your neighbors.
And we'd love to help you with your next project. Visit us today for quality that will last for generations to come.
For over 60 years, Blackburn Childers and Stegall has been more than an accounting firm. We've partnered with families and businesses throughout our region to serve as a cornerstone of support. Today, we deliver the capabilities of a large firm, paired with a personalized service only a locally owned business can offer. Our team of professionals will soon be united under one roof at our new location in Gray, while continuing to serve you from our offices in Greenville and Boone. Blackburn Childers and Stegall, trusted for generations, committed to your success.
Welcome back here. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left. Some other scores tonight. There were some other big games around. We saw Hampton earlier this year, Coach. They beat Cloudland 54-22. So Hampton wins Region 1 1A. That means the Bulldogs, they will be playing. Now, the interesting thing is they, of course, are playing in Happy Valley. You know, Happy Valley is going to be home throughout the playoffs, as is Hampton. They share the same field. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. The Bulldogs may have to play on Thursday.
Maybe one on Friday night, one on Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like Tennessee, they don't really play many Saturday playoff games. I think it might be Thursday would be or maybe they find another place in the county to play. You know, we'll see. But congratulations to Hampton. Last check, Dobbins-Bennett, Science Hill tonight. Dobbins-Bennett, last score I saw was 28-19. They were on top of Science Hill in the 4th quarter. If that score holds, Dobbins-Bennett would be the Region 1 6A champs. They would be at home as long as they keep winning in the postseason. But there is that team called Maryville that they probably would have to see at some point.
Yeah, I think there's 2 teams that everybody in Upper East Tennessee, they know Maryville, they know Alcoa, and seems like every year you have a big battle there when you meet those 2 teams, and Alcoa and Maryville
been on top for quite a few years now.
Another team that's going to have a home playoff game. They didn't win the region, but it's Tennessee High. You know, we talked about it. We did their game. Their goal all year was a home playoff game. They got it, so they will be at home next week for the first time, I believe, in 5 years. Tennessee High will have a home playoff game.
And they got to be really happy about that because, like Coach said, that was their goal at the beginning of the season.
We got a new quarterback for Unicoi County in the ball game. This is going to be Gunnar Peterson. He's actually, a great story for last year. He had to play the playoff game round 1 because Jones got hurt. So he had to come in. He won the playoff game. Then Jones was able to come back. He's kind of quarterback in waiting. He's a junior. He will be the senior quarterback next year for this Unicoi County team.
Yeah, and right then it was a really smart play by Peterson. He was going to take a sack for a loss, and he was able to get rid of the ball. He got it out of bounds, the receiver over there on that short side of the field. So it brings up 2nd and 10, but smart play by the quarterback that time.
2nd and 10 for Unicoi County. 2.5 minutes left. Handoff is going to not really go anywhere here as Unicoi County's, certainly running through their players, get their starters out of the game, ready for next week to see who they're going to be playing next week. They'll find that out here probably when they get in the locker room later tonight based on the results of what happened in Region 2. But somebody will be coming here next week, and Johnson County will be hitting the road. And obviously in Southwest Virginia, the playoffs are a week later. So next week will be the final week of the regular season. Then the playoffs will start the 2nd week of November in Southwest Virginia.
Yeah, still some big games to be played there, just like the big games are played tonight here in Upper East Tennessee.
We get a flag there, some movement 145 and counting. There were 2 undefeated teams mentioned. Only Happy Valley was the only
5-yard penalty, replay the down.
Team that went undefeated in the regular season in Tennessee. There were 2 Virginia schools entering this week undefeated. Eastside, who's on their bye week, so that'll continue. Then Union, they were playing at Abingdon tonight. The last score I have on that is 33-7 Union over Abingdon. So it looks like Union will be 9-0 as well.
Yeah, you're talking about those 2 teams. Union, the best 2A team in Southwest Virginia. Eastside, the best 1A team in Southwest Virginia. Fortunate we were able to do both of those games this year. Got to see both teams play. The fans got to see excellent football the night that they played.
Peterson is going to throw a screen, and what a tackle by Chilog. He's been everywhere for Johnson County. They're not going to win the ball game, but Jack Chilog has been amazing tonight for the Longhorns.
Yes, he has. From his linebacker position, he read that little screen pass out there in the flats. He comes up there and lays a lick, so it's going to be 4th down now. We're going to see Unicoi County. That looks like they're just leaving all the second-team guys out there, and they'll be going for it on 4th down. They got to run one more play. And clock's ticking down with 30 seconds. Play clock's at 10, but it's got to reset. I don't know. We got a timeout.
Yeah, we got a timeout by Johnson County as Chilog here read the screen perfectly.
Boom.
And big hit there. What a player he is.
Just, that's the way you practice it. That's the way the linebackers, get your reads. You're seeing that back sneak out there. You get by the lineman. You come in behind him. You lay a big lick. Outstanding player, and that was the reason he was all region there last year, and I'm sure it's going to happen again this year. His stats speak for themselves.
And finishing up the Virginia, obviously, barring massive upsets next week for Union and Eastside, they will be the 1 seeds. They will be at home at least through the quarterfinals, the region playoffs. So certainly those schools will have. It'll be tough for someone to be the only, again, in Class 2, though, until somebody beats Graham in the playoffs, you have to think the G-Men are going to be Union's biggest challenger.
The G-Men lost some games early in the season, and one of the games they lost was to Union. They had some injuries at that time, but they have got stronger and stronger and stronger, and I don't know how many wins they've run off in a row now, maybe 6 wins.
5 or 6,
in a row. So, a lot of people were talking about that matchup in the regional championship with Union and Graham. But there's some other teams out there would like to be in that playoff as well.
Gate City and Ridgeview may have something to say about that as well. Those 2 teams play next week to wrap up the regular season. 4th and 7 here. Peterson's going to throw it deep down the sideline. It's caught, but they're going to say out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Just, he just led a little too far on that outside there. So Johnson County gets the ball again with 16 seconds left.
I think Johnson County might have taken another timeout here to run one more play. Maybe, I don't know.
You know, the thing about Virginia there next week, you have, or the week after next when the playoffs start, the number 8 seed travels to the number 1 seed. I don't think an 8 seed has ever beat a 1 seed. So, then they move to the second round of the playoffs. So, but you mentioned there next week, the big game in the Mountain 7 is going to be Gate City and Ridgeview. The winner of that game,
2 seed.
The 2 seed could be the 2 seed in the region. So that's a lot of points on the line there as far as power points go in the state of Virginia.
And we have actually a Monday night high school game, Virginia High and Lebanon. That's a big game. They were supposed to play last night. They ended up moving that game to Monday, so they're going to play on Monday night at Lebanon. That'll be a really big game. Those two teams kind of go for a home playoff game.
They are. They're fighting it out. The top 4 seeds go, and probably ever who wins that game is going to be number 4.
We did that game last year. There's a lot of offense. They're still scoring points in that game we did last year.
Hey, let me tell you, they've got quarterbacks. Both of them, you got the dual threat quarterback. They can beat you with the legs. They can beat you with the arm. And just when you think they're dropping back to throw the ball, you got great coverage in the secondary. You got lockdown defenders. And all of a sudden, here's a quarterback breaks out and picks up a big first down and runs it in for a touchdown.
And we've seen a lot of quarterbacks this year. And Colby Jones is right near the top of the list. I mean, before the season, I was told by another coach that he was going to be the second best quarterback they faced all year, and the best was the kid at Sevier County who's got Power 4 offers.
And he's going to be playing in big D1 schools. And Jones, he's one of the best arms we've seen this year, and seems like he always finds his receivers. And his line gives him, those linemen out there, they're giving him time to throw, and the backs are blocking for him. But the receivers are getting open, and they've done it all year. Done it all year.
That is the ball game. That pass ended it. Unicoi County gets the win 55-22. The Blue Devils finished the regular season 8-2. They will be at home next week, round 1 of the playoffs. We will talk to Drew Rice when we come back here on Friday Night Rivals.
Yeah.
Glad we got Jersey Mike's for the game.
Wait, does our mascot look like Danny DeVito to you?
Yeah, it does. That doesn't matter. This is a commercial for Jersey Mike's, where the subs matter most. Freshly sliced right in front of you. That's what they're all about.
You on the cheer squad?
And up see Daisy. Yeah!
Ooh.
Oh, don't worry about me. Focus on those subs. Where the subs matter most. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop online at eddiestrophies.com.
This time of year, it's all or nothing. And your Toyota dealer has all you need to pull you through the rain, snow, and mud that's headed our way, including more all-wheel drive choices than anyone else. Like the adventurous Toyota RAV4. It's been America's best-selling SUV for the past 8 years. Now with 4.75 APR financing. Or lease a new 25 RAV4 from just $309 a month. Get all you need at your Toyota dealer now. Toyota, let's go places.
Brought to you by Food City. It's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. I'm your host, Josh Heupel. Jim asks, Coach Heupel, got any tailgating tips? Boy, do I. Jim, did you know Food City's gourmet burgers are handmade in-store by a certified butcher? Saturday is almost here. Are you game day ready? This has been Ask Coach Heupel. With me, Coach Heupel.
Football is more than a game. It's our community.
And at Johnny Brusco's, we're proud to be a part of it.
Make the call we always make.
Johnny Brusco's, we're on your team.
Proud partner of ETSU Football.
Welcome back to Unicoi County. The Blue Devils with the win 55-22 over Johnson County. Unicoi County finishes the regular season 8-2, and they will have a home playoff game next week. Drew Rice, head coach of the Blue Devils, joins us now. Coach, you knew before the game was real simple. Win, you get a home playoff game. What does it mean now to know you're going to be playing here again next week?
Yeah, it's huge. We talked to these seniors today at our meal about, just making sure this wasn't their last time playing here, playing at home. Proud of them for coming out and executing the way we did.
Yeah, Coach, you got to be proud of the offense as well as the defense. Y'all did a great job tonight in all phases of the ball game, and going into the playoffs with a home game next week.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, this we've had two close losses this year, but super proud of our guys and how we've overcame that and navigated the season the way we have, and feel like we're hitting our stride here, getting into November. So very pleased with that.
What is this team capable of in the postseason, in your opinion?
We'll see. We just got to take it a week at a time. So, next week we're looking for, whoever we have here and, win that game, try to go 1-0 next week, and then same thing the next week, and, just see how far we can take this thing.
Well, Coach, you went 1-0 tonight, 8-2 in the regular season. Congratulations, and give that team that Friday Night Rivals trophy.
All right. Yes, sir.
All right, a little delayed reaction, but they eventually celebrated that Friday Night Rival. I think it's their first one. They didn't win the game we did 5 years ago, so didn't know what to do. All right, well, unfortunately, this is our last game of the year, but we want to thank all of our sponsors who've been with us all season long. Toyota, UA Local 538, Window World, Spivey King and Spivey, Powell Valley National Bank, Food City, the Mountain Area Ford Dealers, Tennessee Army National Guard, Johnny Brusco's Pizza, Johnson City Kia, UVA Wise, Blackburn Childers and Stegall, Jersey Mike's, Eddie's Trophies, our fantastic crew led by Tim Petrie, photographers, people in the truck. Amazing job. You have no idea how talented these men and women are that help us out on Friday nights. For Coach Cawley, everybody at the station as well. This truly is a team effort to put this all together. I'm Casey Getz. We're so thankful. Another season in the books, and here's the best part is we will be back in 2026. Enjoy the rest of the season. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Have a great rest of the night. Happy Halloween. This time it's going to be Amix up the middle. Ethan Amix. Pinnell's going to throw it on first down across the middle. It's complete to Rocky Bond. Bond keeps on second down. He's got a lot of room. Caden Bond might take this to the house. Keith Chandler breaking through, and will he make it to the end zone? Yes, he will. Richardson's going to throw it on the first play of the second quarter. He's got a man in for the touchdown. Belcher up the middle, and there's the speed. How about that? A 50-yard touchdown by Isaiah Belcher.
Around here, home means everything.
That's why for 26 years, our family here at Window World of the Tri-Cities has been helping families like yours make their home better.
From energy efficient windows, doors, roofing, siding, gutters, and more.